Welcome back, familiar to Northside LDN, and welcome back to another stream. Today we've got Arsenal versus Zurich. This should be a nice, easy, chilled watch along. I'm expecting a 3-0, and the lineup's out. I am actually expecting Aussie Gooner, so whenever he's ready, we'll be jumping on, hopefully. And yeah, hope everyone's having a good week. I'm over here, Desperados once again. You already know what time it is, caramba. Desperados. Yeah, this should be a chilled watch along, chilled game. I'm expecting to slap these lot. I'm going to get straight into it. You know what I mean? I already got the beers ready, so make sure you get your popcorn, get your drinks. It should be a chilled watch along, people. So let's get straight into the lineup. So the lineup is Gabriel Jesus, Reece Nelson, Eddie Nketiah, Lokonga, Mohamed El Nene, Fabio Vieira, Ben White, Holding, Gabriel Tini. Now, looking at this starting lineup, I'm happy to see a lot of the bench players playing because all we need today is a draw and we're through. A draw or win, so that we're through to the next round. But yeah, this should be calm, man. Looking at the lineup, I'm happy to see Reece Nelson getting another opportunity to keep up his good form. Obviously, he scored a brace and got an assist against Nottingham Forest, so I'm happy to see him in the starting lineup. I would have preferred to see Nketiah starting up front instead of on the wing, and having Marquinhos on the wing because we haven't really seen much of Marquinhos, and Sambi Lokonga hasn't been that great as of late, and yet he's in the starting lineup. So a lot of the bench players, a lot of rotation players I would have liked to see starting, which is the case. Fabio Vieira, Mohamed El Nene, Lokonga. I would have given Gabriel Jesus a rest personally. Having Nketiah playing that role, the striker role, and had Marquinhos and Reece Nelson, but it is what it is. Ben White, I would have liked to have seen Cedric on the right-hand side, but that's just me. Listen, people, today I'm expecting chilled vibes. I'm expecting a good game, I'm expecting lots of goals, and I'm expecting us to slap these lot up. We're going with quite a strong lineup. Gabriel's a starter, Tini is a starter, Ben White these days is a starter, so is Jesus. So we got a couple of starters for the game. And yeah, this is a pretty strong lineup and should be more than enough to deal with Zurich. I know the last game that we had against Zurich, we struggled. Marquinhos scored the goal, if I remember correctly. So I'm expecting a very confident, a very good performance, you know. And I'm expecting us to slap these lot up about 3-0. I don't want a biddy back. I don't want no stress. I want to just slap these lot up. Get the job done, and we move. You know, that's the kind of performance I'm expecting. When we're looking on the bench, William Saliba on the bench, which I'm happy to see him getting a bit of a break. Odegaard's on the bench, fair enough. Fabio Vieira gets another opportunity to show if he can make an impact, just like Reece Nelson did against Nottingham Forest. Marquinhos is on the bench. I would have liked to. I would have preferred him in the squad over Gabriel Jesus, like I said, but it is what it is. Hopefully, he can come. You know, he can come on at halftime and affect the game. You know, we should be able to put the game to rest in the first half. Get Marquinhos on, get Gabriel Jesus off, and yeah, make sure that he's nice and fresh for the game against Chelsea on the weekend. We got bigger fish to fry, but it is what it is. We got Zinchenko on the bench. Saka on the bench. I'm happy to see Saka on the bench. I think that we should be, you know, he should be on the bench recuperating. We already saw what happened against Nottingham Forest, him going down, us having a scare that, you know, is Saka out? Is he going to miss the next couple of games? Is it going to be a long-term injury? So I completely understand the manager, you know, putting him on the bench and resting him up and not having to use him if we don't really need to, which today we don't. A draw is more than good enough. So, yeah, Tomiyasu on the bench as well. Cedric, which I would have preferred Cedric to start over Ben White, just to get Cedric some game time. Get him, you know, get him in the rhythm of getting some games under his belt. And I think today is a game that we could afford to get him on the starting lineup. Thomas Partey as well on the bench, which once again, he's being preserved for the game against Chelsea, and Martinelli on the bench. So overall, not a bad lineup. I'm not too, you know, not too upset about it. It is what it is. For me, Ben White starting, yeah, calm, but I think Ben White's going to start against Chelsea. I would have much preferred to see Cedric starting. I would have much preferred to see Marquinhos starting. Definitely a player I want to see more of and see why did we bring him to Arsenal? I would have loved to have seen Marquinhos today, but it is what it is. Hopefully, Gabriel Jesus can score and can get off early at half time. Here he is. How's it going, bro?
Bro, not bad, bro. Not bad. Yeah, I'm listening to the lineup. It's a sticky tape lineup, isn't it?
What do you make of it?
I'm with you on the Marquinhos thing. It would have been nice to see Marquinhos in this game. I mean, we're putting Kedia to the left. He's never really good as a winger. I mean, he struggled in that left-hand side. He's the kind of player that wants to go through the middle. I'm not surprised about Jesus. I reckon it's a good move just for confidence. But in Ketia, I don't know, man. I don't know. Look, he might prove me wrong because I gave Reece Nelson hella shit when he got on the field for friggin' not against Nottingham Forest. Like I fucked myself royally. And maybe he's going to come out here and start banging in goals. I don't know, but you know what I mean? Nketiah from the left, a bit how you're going. And I can't believe El Neni's back. You know what I mean? Like El Neni. Our Mo is back in the middle of the park. Interesting stuff, eh? Look, honestly, I think the back line looks strong. I think the middle of the park shouldn't be too bad with El Neni in there because he'll actually hold it down. Sambi needs to prove something. Stop talking. Prove something. Show me you can do something. Stop making it out like you're some superstar when you ain't done nothing. And I think Fabio Vieira, I think we can both say that this is an opportunity now. Another opportunity for him to shine. So my only qualm is Nketiah on the left. It would have been good to see Marquinhos come in. And I know he's a right winger, but I would have gambled it myself. I would have gambled and put Marquinhos on that left-hand side because it just seems like Nketiah is a bobble job.
Yeah, I just think Nketiah is ineffective on that left-hand side. And then you could have rested Gabriel Jesus and then just bring on Gabriel Jesus like he's probably planning with Saka on the bench and Martinelli on the bench, only to bring them on if we really need to bring them on. But, I mean, even a draw gets us through. So, with a game like this, that doesn't really mean anything. A team that I'm not expecting to really offer much. They didn't offer much when we were appalling against them. The first game we played against them and Marquinhos scored. I would like to see Marquinhos back in this lineup and in this game, especially Cedric as well. When Cedric come back from injury, the manager said that he wanted to give Cedric some games. Well, this is a perfect game to give him that opportunity. Is Cedric going to play against Chelsea? I doubt it. Ben White's doing a very good job. Let's be fair to him. Even though I don't rate the player, he's doing very well on the right-hand side. We know he's going to be starting against Chelsea. That's the only thing. Listen, I understand Fabio Vieira playing, Mohamed El Neni playing, Lokonga. The rotation players is what I expected today to be playing. Saliba getting a rest. I'm happy with that. Props to Arteta for doing that because, some players do need to be rotated. And, Reece Nelson as well, getting the opportunity to show us if he can turn up against Zurich like he turned up against Nottingham Forest. I think these are good moves. But, Jesus, maybe with the Jesus thing, he's trying to get him to get a goal, which is why he's selected him today. Maybe
confidence
builder. Yeah. What do you think?
Yeah, I reckon. Look, I'm with you. The Jesus thing is definitely a confidence booster. He's been going great. He's been assisting well, pressing well. It's just that final shot that's just eluded him. Yeah, I mean, and I think against this team, I'm hoping he's going to come out, score a couple goals. So when we go up against Chelsea, he's kind of got a taste for it now. And it's like instead of the pressure of I'm not scoring goals, it's out the window, and you can just breeze in. It's also a good thing. I like the fact that we've done a big rotation. We got Chelsea around the corner. We've got options off the bench. A team that we should be beating without a problem. Do you know what I mean? I would have liked to see Marquinhos, but you know what? I guess beggars can't be choosers. Look, I think it's a good look. Let's be honest. It's a good enough team to beat Zurich. Do you know what I mean? We shouldn't be struggling here. This should be a 2-0 all day. We shouldn't have a problem. But again, I still think that, I don't know, Nketiah out of position. That's the only thing. Nketiah out of position, he hasn't been good. So is it going to just be like a 2D Arsenal onto the right and down the middle of the park? You know what I mean? And that's a little bit easier to deal with when you're only using one side, one flank, and one striker. Whereas the left-hand side being a bit anemic with a player who just keeps trying to cut in, who just doesn't know what to do. He's not comfortable in that position, Nketiah. He's not. And you can see it. He's always trying to drift into the middle of the park. where he wants to be. It's
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah, no, I agree. I can't argue with that. But you know what? At the end of the day, Reece Nelson has set the level for a lot of these rotation players and showing them that you can have an effect in this team, and if you play well, then you'll get more game time. Reece Nelson is back in. Well, he didn't start against Nottingham Forest, but he took his opportunity and he's back in the squad. So a lot of these players need to step up. I know Mohamed Elneny's only just come back. So we understand that. Fabi Vieira, Lokonga, have they really taken their chances? I don't think it's too harsh to say no. And I think when Saka went down against Nottingham Forest, I mean, I felt like even if you're super Mikel Arteta and you love him to death and think he's the best manager since my friend, even everybody was a bit like, Reece Nelson's coming on, because with the majority of the chances that he's been given, he hasn't taken it. And it's mainly coming in the Europa League. And so, listen, I want the guy to kick on. What do you make of a lot of Arsenal fans coming out with, and I couldn't believe this Bukaria when I heard it, a lot of Arsenal fans coming out with, sign Reece Nelson up to a new contract off the back of his Nottingham.
Wait a minute. Performance, it's great. It's one performance. Here's another opportunity for another performance. Let's just see more from Reece Nelson. I don't want to jump the gun. He's come in, taking an opportunity, and it's great. You know what I mean? He made me look. I called myself out. He made me look like a twit, and a lot of Arsenal fans look like a twit by coming in and putting in a performance. That's great, but we need to see this more consistently. He's got an opportunity now. Show us what you can do. If he can consistently put in great performances throughout this season, of course, and maybe we should sign him up, but not off the bat of one performance. No one-hit wonder contracts, mate. Come on, mate. You know what I mean? He scored 2 goals. Oh, we better give him 100K. Yeah, how'd that work out with Nketiah? Seriously, we signed Nketiah for 100K a week, and we're talking levels in this game from bloody Jesus to Nketiah, and he has not hit the ground running. So I think we should be a little bit cautious when it comes to just throwing and offering contracts to players who've just come in, shine for about 5 or 10 minutes. That's just me. I'm not saying that he's not going to do well, man. Look, hopefully he does. I think every Arsenal fan wants Reece Nelson to do well because it's great for Arsenal. But I don't want it to be another situation where it's holding on to a player like a Jack Wilshere, like an Eddie Nketiah, like an Aaron Ramsey. I mean, he's not even in that league, but holding on to him for no real good reason. You know what I mean?
Yeah. We got this great comment here. I was going to get into it. Northside, big up, bro. Benfica piped PSG to top their group. Come on, Benfica, man. Undefeated the whole season, fam. Undefeated. Top of the league.
I was hoping they'd finish second because I was hoping they'd finish second because I thought in my head, if they finish second, there's a chance they could play Tottenham.
Listen, I told you, bro, Benfica, we don't mess around, bro. We don't mess around. Like, it's already panic stations. I think we ain't won the league for like 2-3 years. It's already panic stations. And they got this new guy, and Roger Schmidt, and I think he's German, bro. He's been doing fantastic. The way we've been playing football, it's not just winning games. It's the way we've been playing, bro. I don't know if you saw. You probably didn't. I think it was against the Maccabi, or whatever they're called. I can't remember. And we piped them, I think it was 6-1. But the way we've been playing as of late in the Champions League and in the Primera Liga as well, it's just been fantastic for Benfica, man. Honestly, like playing really, really, really well. So yeah, man, both my clubs top of the league, man. Listen, I'm happy, bro.
You're jumping for joy right now, aren't you? About to do a fucking cartwheel and everything. Look at you. There's gonna be like little party poppers and shit. Bang. You're gonna put the hat on, the whole thing, man. It's a party.
Bob, the silverware's coming my way, one way or another, bro. One way or another, caramba.
Oh, yeah. There's going to be celebrations. Either going to be over there or over here. You know what I mean, bro? But look, you know what? I honestly expected PSG to pretty much, top that group. I didn't expect Benfica to top that group. I was thinking to myself, Benfica finish, could finish second. You know what I mean? And then maybe knock on the doors of Spurs, you know what I mean? Because I've been seeing bits and pieces of their football. I said that would be bloody horrible. Spurs versus Benfica. That would be a fucking whitewash. But anyway, looks like it's going to have to be PSG.
It is what it is, man. It is what it is. Obviously, we had Deji yesterday coming on with so much chest. And I'm like, bro, you lot stumbled through, bro. Like, Yeah, the easiest group in the Champions League, and he's boasted about it.
Bobble Job FC, come on, bro. Bobble Job FC, come on, bro. Look, they made it through, barely. And it's like, yes, we've done it. We won the Champions League. No. You just get out the group. Now the real games begin, you know what I mean, bro? You got Inter, you got AC Milan, you got Paris Saint-Germain. There's a whole bunch of guys just waiting to play you. What you gonna do, bro? What you gonna do?
It is what it is. Even in Northside, sorry, missed Deji yesterday in Milan, watching them against RB Salzburg instead. Brilliant atmosphere. Giroud scored two good goals. Big up to Giroud, man. He's doing his thing.
Big up Giroud. Big up Giroud. Hopefully Milan and Tottenham can face each other, eh? Giroud can do us a favour.
Large up Northside, back at it again. Thank you, bro. I want to see Jesus in the penalty area more than Lacazette role. Bro, he just needs to add goals, man, because he played well against Nottingham Forest. What did you make of Jesus against Nottingham Forest?
Dude, I know he didn't score a goal. He scored a goal that was a 10 out of 10 performance. He was pressing, he was linking up play, assist after assist. He was a pest in that game. The only thing was just a goal. That's all that was missing. I honestly thought man of the match, he wasn't man of the match, but he wasn't far off. Seriously, I think when it comes to strikers, yeah, you've got your one-dimensional, two-dimensional players. You remember Aubameyang, guys? Remember Aubameyang used to score plenty of goals. Where did we finish when we had a player like Aubameyang? He was our talisman, our target man, scoring great. He golden boot winner, blah blah blah. Right? Where did we finish? Where were we? We weren't even close. I like the fact that our goals are coming from numerous areas. They're stretched about. There's no greed about it. Sometimes it's better to put a pass in than to take a shot. You know what I mean? And now our midfield, our wingers, and our striker are scoring. The goals are shared about. So the way I see it is, I would like him to score more goals. Yes, I want him to score more goals. But if we continue in this fashion and stay top of the league, I couldn't care less.
I guess the only difference is when we had Aubameyang, he was the only one scoring goals. I think if you added, if Jesus could replicate the way Aubameyang was scoring goals in his first couple of years at Arsenal, it'd be great, because now we're getting goals from everywhere. We're getting goals from our wingers score the goals. Midfielders, once in a while, Odegaard scores a goal. Not as often as I would like to see.
Partey, Xhaka, they've scored too.
Partey, yeah. True. Xhaka and
Partey. The whole midfield. It's like our front three and the three behind them. You know what I mean? So it's not an easy answer. And look, you remember Aubameyang? He'd get on the ball. If the ball didn't drop in front of him, right in front, it's not going in the back of the net. And you're not going to get many assists out of Aubameyang. So he was literally, I hate to say, a one-hit wonder. Look at him at Chelsea now. He's like, that's it. If ball drops in front of me, I'm going to score a goal. Ball doesn't drop in front of me, I'm useless. So I think Jesus offers a lot more. You know what I mean? Look at the size of him. He's the size of his bottle. All right. And he's one-on-one with a defender. It's like he's 6'7", 200 kg. Honestly, they can't handle him, bro. He's making spinning defenders, dropping them on their asses. You wouldn't see that from Aubameyang. Aubameyang was a bigger boy, and there would be just a slightest push, and he'd get off the ball soft like Ozil. I don't know. I think he brings a lot more. I'm going to give him credit for what he does on the pitch. I mean, I know there's only one thing missing at the moment, is that killer edge to get the goals as well. But if he adds goals to his game, wow. Well, no, think of it this way. If you got a player, okay, he might not get you a goal, but can get you an assist. It's a goal in the end anyway. There's more ways to win a game. The goals don't only have to come through Jesus. The goals can come from numerous areas as long as he's sitting in the middle of the park.
It can.
You know what I mean? Yeah,
I get that.
It's more to what it's not.
At the same time, bro, strikers get paid the big bucks to score goals, man. The hardest thing in football is to score goals, and that's his job, innit? Like, at the end of the day, if we was going to go down that route, then we should have just stuck with Lacazette. You know what I mean?
Bro,
if we're going to prioritize work rate.
Come on, bro. You're saying stick with Lacazette. Come on, Northside. You've been drinking, mate. You've been drinking. You already started the drink. We should have stuck with Lacazette. You want to stick with Lacazette?
If you're gonna prioritize hard work over goals, then
I'm not prioritizing hard work.
But that's the thing. Even though he does everything else around the ball, if he doesn't score goals, ultimately he's not doing his job.
How many? His play led to how many goals?
Who?
Jesus' play against Nottingham Forest. How many goals did it lead to?
Did he have 2 assists? 2 assists?
Yes. Yeah, 2 assists. It could have been 3. It could have been 3.
Yeah.
So now the thing is, this is the problem. Like, I know a striker scores goals. A defender, there's more to the game. There's a little bit more to it. So I know what you're saying. I'm 100% with you. He should be scoring goals. I feel you. But don't take away from what he does bring to the game. Don't take away, because what he is bringing to the team at the moment, okay, is a lot more than what Lacazette brought and what Aubameyang brought. And you guys can clip me up on that. Seriously, as a striker, he's bringing more. I know Aubameyang got goals, but he didn't bring you anything else. Nothing else.
Yeah, because he fits the style of play, the way Mikel Arteta is playing, he fits it better. You know what I mean? He does.
Exactly.
But ultimately, this guy needs to start scoring goals. And this is why we both, I mean, I think you said it as well. We both wanted 2 strikers in the summer because we knew that Jesus isn't a prolific striker. And ultimately, when his goals dry up or when he goes through a dry patch, which he's been doing so far in his career in the Premier League, you needed another striker that is more of a specialist at scoring goals. And I don't mind having a Jesus if you have somebody else that is more prolific in front of goal. But when your only good striker is a Jesus, you can see why Pep Guardiola was okay and wasn't that adamant of letting him go. Do you know what I mean? Him, not just him, Sterling as well. I mean, certain Chelsea fans started turning on Sterling as well. And Pep's always more okay letting go of the guys that are not the most clinical. And Jesus and Sterling were definitely that. You give them a bag of chances, they will score. But they flop a lot of chances as well, man. They do.
Yeah, look, he did. He has missed some sitters, and that has shit me. That has bloody shit me right in front of goal. He has been missing sitters. I would have liked to have seen him and Ivan Toney. I wanted Ivan Toney over him, but at the moment, I would have loved to have seen Ivan Toney and Jesus up front. That would have been a strike partnership, a great strike partnership. But this is Arsenal, man. This ain't Man United. This ain't Chelsea. Let's just go Bayern. No. We don't spend big. Come on now.
What's your match prediction for this game? I'm going with 3-0.
I like that. I'm going to go. I'm saying 2-0. If it's 5-0, I'll be happy to be wrong.
Right. So nobody come on the stream and start crying about, you lot are being negative. Yeah, we all predicted 3-4 and that. You know what I'm saying? So
that's it. Clip that one up.
Listen, when I'm positive, yeah, they never remember it. You know what I mean? Not the ones that are the real ones that are subscribed, but the crybabies. They never remember it. I think when we smashed Nottingham Forest, I think that was my most positive match reaction. I was smiling the whole review. I was happy. There was 1 or 2 little things, and I said, you know what? Let's just brush past that. You know what I'm saying? Because it was a complete performance. The defense, the midfield, even up to the attack. It was a complete performance. The only thing it needed was a Gabriel Jesus goal, but he still assisted. He assisted 2 players. So at the end of the day, I don't really care about that. I mean, you let that go, and they were like, "Oh, why are you not whinging? Why are you not whinging?" I'm like, do you think I want to whinge?
What have I got to whinge about? They just fucking won the game convincingly. I'm not coming out here and chatting shit out of my ass just for the sheer fact of being an idiot. No. I don't want to look like an idiot, but my club does it to me sometimes.
Bro, I'm telling you, man. They're like, maybe next week Northside will have something to whinge about. I'm like, bro, whatever, innit? Whatever. Just whatever, innit? I can't be bothered. You know what I'm saying?
We're top of the league. We're top of the league. We're top of the league, and I think deservedly. We should beat Zurich and finish our group top. And who would have thought we were going to be where we are at the start of the season? Not me. I didn't think that at all. I think we're all happily surprised. Big up everyone in the chat.
Question: if you could swap places with one of the current players, who would it be? If I could swap, Odegaard.
You want to play Odegaard's position?
Yeah. I'd
like to sit where Ben White is.
Yeah.
You know where I want to be.
Is that when you play? Is that where you play?
When I did play, yeah, I played it right back. I played the center of the park and then moved back. Sorry?
You can still play now. You're not that old.
Yeah, I can still play now. I kick about in the park. Shits and giggles. Of course, bro. Of course. Yeah. But yeah, if I'm going to play a position, it's right back, right wing back all day.
You know what? I started off as a left back.
No way.
Yeah.
So you're a lefty?
Yeah, I started off as a left back, and then I realized that I could actually duppy players, and I actually had skills and stuff, and I actually could do more things. But I started off as a defender. So yeah, man. Yeah, that's how I started, bro.
I started off on the wing as a right wing. Then I moved into a midfield role, more of a DM role. And then it was just more suited to me to sit on the wing as a defender. So it was like going to right back, and right back was awesome. Right back was great. Best times there. It wasn't difficult. It was like you knew your angles. You know what I mean? You knew your players, and you know you didn't mark players out of the game. You mind fucked them as well. You know what I mean? Bump them here and there, scare the shit out of them, this and that. It was all good. It's all fun. You know the game of football. It ain't clean. I mean, it's soft. Not when I play it.
Now, you know what?
I think it is.
I don't know if you have that in Australia. Do you have you have AstroTurfs and that AstroTurf pitches in Australia?
Yeah, we can. I mean, we got some AstroTurf out there, but most of the time we're playing park football. We're talking real grass, mate.
Okay, here we got the AstroTurf with the cages. Yeah, the way I'll be slamming guys into the cages. Like, I'm not a big guy, but I know how to shift my body weight, innit? They wouldn't be expecting it. I'll be clamping them down, like taking their legs out. I love it, man. I love it. I love old school 90s football, man.
Bro, we got that local about 15, 20 minutes away, and I've had some fun on those pitches, man. I've had some fun. Thing is, in summertime, trying to play during the day, shit, those pitches get warm, bro. I'm telling you, they're like an oven, man. Look at Zurich, mate. Look at Zurich fucking pressing Arsenal high, guys. Look at this. They're taking the game to us.
Here we go.
Here we go, and we're already on a break.
You know.
Jesus asking questions to the goalie. Oh. What minute? Are you on 1 minute yet?
Mine is just about to start now. What this link is mashed up, man. What's going on with this link?
Bro, where the fuck is you, mate? Where the hell are you?
Yeah, I'm behind as always.
Big up Prime, big up Craig. What's going on? Why not Spursy in the building? You guys could compare your playing style to football. The players past and present. You guys could compare your play style now to football. What do you mean? I'm a bit lost here. What are we saying here? Are we saying our playing style? Like Northside style and my style? Me?
Yeah.
Martin Keown?
Keown,
more like that. I'm a kind of guy who I'm gonna either cut off the angles or cut you out. Plain and simple. And I'm gonna get in your fucking head. And before we even get on the fucking pitch, I am fucking in your face. So I'm all smiles and everything most of the time. But if I've got the shits and I'm focused, fuck, you don't want to know me. Oh God. Oh, look at that. Arsenal Maniac. Look at that. Aussie Gunner plays like Keown. Fucking mate, you read me perfect. Arsenal Maniac. Read me perfect, brother. Love your work, mate. I didn't even see that one, mate. Big up. Big bloody up. Hasn't seen me play at all and he knows it. Shit. Is it that obvious?
There we go. I'm on 1 minute 10. What's up with this stream,
okay, I'm a little bit ahead of you. I'm about 2 minutes in right now, just in 2 minutes. And right now, Zurich are taking the game to us. I think they're trying to rattle us a bit, press us high. They're putting pressure on. They're trying to stop us from playing out from the back, playing a high press. But you know what? That's all good because we're just about to get out of our own half in 3 passes. We're playing through them pretty well. What do we got?
There we go.
I'm looking at this formation. Is it a 4-3-3 or is it a 4-4-2?
I thought it was a 4-3-3 last time I checked.
It's weird. It's weird. Fucking Nketiah, mate. What kind of a... Come on, mate. You can do a lot better than that. Like, Nketiah is just going to touch the ball past Contini.
I mean, that's your boy there. That's your boy.
Nketiah Yang? Yeah. He's got goals in him. I don't know where they are. Maybe you should share a bit. Fabio Vieira today is fucking Northside's boy, and Nketiah is my boy today. Let's see. No. Let's see if these guys can. No, he's your countryman. Let's see if these two guys can make us both look like fools.
My countrymen are Rui Costa, Figo, Eusebio, Cristiano Ronaldo. Those are my countrymen, not this guy. Nani. Not this guy. Not Fabio Vieira, bro. There's no
Right,
affiliation.
he's wearing an Arsenal kit. He's from your country, okay? Own it. Own it. Own the shit.
I
It's
need
all
to look up
yours,
some
bro.
Australian players. Who's that guy? Was it Cahill? Was he Australian?
Yeah, Tim
Everton-
Cahill. Yeah.
Yeah, Tim Cahill.
Tim Cahill, Harry Kewell, Mark Viduka.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Mark Viduka was good, actually, yeah. Tim Cahill
Mark
was
Viduka
decent
was
player
good.
as well, man.
Cahill, Cahill didn't get much props for what he could do on the pitch. He played till a really old age, and I think probably one of the best players Australia ever had. He had the longevity. He just was banging in goals constantly. Viduka was another player that I don't think we've ever had another number 9 like Viduka, and I don't think we ever will. He was a great number 9. Speedy, big, couldn't get him off the ball easy, eye for goal. Fucking hell. And Harry Kewell in his day, we all knew Liverpool days, Leeds days. Shit. Honestly, you couldn't. I honestly want to. At one stage, I remember watching him for Liverpool saying, I wish he played for Arsenal. I really did. I said, I wish he played for us, this guy. Because he was, and not because he was Australian. No. Because I thought he was that good on the left-hand side.
Nah, Cahill was decent, bro. Like, he wouldn't do nothing spectacular, but he was a good midfielder, man. It was kind of like a Milner. Do you know what I mean? One of them players, like, he'll get stuck in, he'll give you good performances every game. He doesn't go hiding. He was a good player, man.
He'd show up. He always showed up to games. Cahill always showed up. Kewell was flary. What I liked about Kewell, he was happy to take a man on. You know, if it wasn't an assist, it was a goal, especially at Leeds. And Cahill himself, like up front, when we played him up front, if the ball off a corner, we all knew off a corner, he's going to be the one jumping up for the header. And mate, how many goals he'd score off a header? And he's not a big boy. He's not. He could just get up there, bro. You know what I mean? Like, shit. It's like the guy used to like pop out a step ladder to get up there. Like, I don't know how he'd do it.
I'm not gonna lie, I've been impressed so far with Zurich, man. The way they're pressing us, like, what is going on here?
Yeah, they're dropping the pressure on us, aren't they? They got us in our own half, and they've just got a corner. It's a corner for Zurich.
They're coming for the points, man.
Yeah, well, they're coming because they got something to prove. They don't want to go out with a bang.
What's that? They got
that corner amounted to nothing, guys. It's just been cleared. Zurich have just reclaimed it. They put another ball in. It looks like a nothing ball. Pardon me.
The thing is, they haven't got the talent up, you know, in the striker department, because they had a couple of chances against in the first game that we played against them that we won 1-0. Marquinhos scoring. They had 1 or 2 chances, but they ain't got no killers up front. That's the problem with them. So that's why I said 3-0.
I mean, are you saying that they don't have killers that we could offer them one? I mean, look, I'd take a cheeky fucking 25 mil for Nketiah if they're willing to put it up front.
They can have him, man. They can take him.
Sharing is caring, mate. Nketiah, do you want to play for Zurich? £25 million, you know, transfer? Because right now he's not showing me anything. Oh, for fuck's sake, offside. Nketiah just made a run, man. Fucking offside. Doesn't matter. There was too much on the ball anyway. I don't know, man. The left-hand side, Nketiah on the left, it's not fair to him as well. He's a number 9. You're literally playing him completely out of position.
I don't know, man. You say that, and I get what you're saying, but at the same time, he doesn't offer enough when he plays as a striker as it is.
Oh yeah,
so
I'm not saying he's an Ivan Toney, mate. Nah, an Ivan Toney he isn't. But we're trying to. He
can cut in from the left though. He can still cut in. He doesn't need to run down the channels. He can cut invertedly towards the center. Yeah. You know what I mean? And almost play as a striker, an inverted striker. So he just plays like an inverted winger, bro.
True. I mean, look, it's a square peg, round hole kind of thing. But you're right. He could keep cutting in, and it's not like Zurich. It's not like Zurich are going to stop him from doing it. I think at the moment with these first 8 minutes that we've played, we're trying to figure our way through Zurich. We're playing the ball a lot from the out to the back. Zurich are literally high line, and you can see them calling each other on to just press our defenders and our goalkeeper. And it's working at the moment. It's working right now. There's a lot of goal kick. You know, now we've just got to throw in, and Zurich are trying to turn the ball over from Arsenal all the time. But it's not going to work forever. They can play this high line all you want, but we can break quick. We have been known to break quick before. So hopefully. Is Nketiah down? Oh, no. Wait a minute. Nketiah doing up his shoelaces. Go on, mate. Do them up good, mate. That's it. Hey, do the other one as well. That's it, mate. Take your time. Got all the time in the world.
I think it's trying to build a little bit of rhythm to how we're playing, but that was a little bit.
It's.
Come on, man. Fucking hell. Rob holding past the ball, man. Taking like 50 touches, bro.
Yeah, he's. That's what I'm saying. They're just playing about the back. You know what I mean? And it's very slow build-up play. This is allowing Zurich to just hold their shape and just keep pressing us high. See, right now they are like man-on pressing, making sure that we turn the ball over every time. Nketiah loses the ball again. Fucking hell, Nenny, what are you doing, mate? You got to do better than that. Zurich got an opportunity on the right wing. Ball comes in, it's blocked. They got another corner. 10 minutes in, 2 corners from Zurich. They've actually shown a lot more than Arsenal right now, guys. Why is there another ball on the pitch? Rightio. Here we go. Shit.
Come on, man.
Arsenal manic facts on that one. Lokonga needs to show up, bro. Lokonga needs to show up, bro. Kosana, big up, bro. Taib, my man. Guys, tell us in the chat. What do you reckon is going to happen here right now? It's only been fucking 10 minutes in. And there's a shot. Oh, it's over the bar. Was it offside? I was offside anyway. So Zurich are asking questions from this corner. Guys, a header, which laid off to a man that wasn't he was way offside. But anyway, like you said, Northside, these guys don't have those killers. That ball was in fucking orbit. I'm telling you, that shit's gone out on the street. It's cleared the Emirates roof.
Where's Lokonga and Elneny controlling the midfield, bro? They shouldn't be coming at us like that. You know, they're supposed to be shielding the back line. I don't understand.
They're not. Right now, Elneny and Lokonga are looking, yeah.
Come on, man.
Elneny is not looking good in this game. I don't think he's ready to come back. Like, seriously, again, he should have done better there. But the thing is, do you think it was too early for Elneny to come back?
This is supposed to be a calm stream. I was like, yo, we're going to have a calm stream.
It's not calm, bro. There's nothing calm about it. You know what's calm? Zurich. Zurich are calm right now. Zurich are calm, bro. They're calm. They got the ball. They're playing in our. They're in our third. They're asking questions, bro.
This is mad.
Another shot from Zurich, and yes, that one ends up in the fucking. You're right. These guys can't shoot for shit, but their fucking fans are really fucking up for it. Big up the Zurich fans for not fucking keeping quiet.
They're going for it. They've got nothing to lose, innit? They know they've got to get the win, man. Got nothing to lose. But we're playing like, I don't even know, man.
He's Vieira. We're Arsenal on the break here. We've got some space. Nelson to cut through the middle. Vieira fucking can't find him. Vieira continues his run. What are you doing, man? Nelson cross right past you. What are you doing, mate? Fuck, he gives up the ball. Fucking hell. Wasn't even a shot, but it was the only real glimpse of an attack Arsenal have had, and it's taken 12 minutes. And it's Northside's boy, Fabio Vieira, leading from the front.
This guy, you love to associate me with that guy, man. That's so dumb.
Okay, if you guys could have a conversation, in a language that I wouldn't understand. Isn't that correct? Finished. Watch out for that sound, bruh. You don't want that on your stream.
Come up, man. There's 100 pop-ups. Right.
You got one of those hack. If you get a little bit of noise on your stream, and it's just going to get flagged by YouTube. Copyright this, copyright that.
YouTube, allow me, yeah, allow me. I didn't do it on purpose. Allow me. Allow me.
We're struggling against Zurich. Fucking do something for us. We need someone on our side.
A strike is the last thing I need right now. I beg you. What kind of goal was that from Ramsdale? What kind of kick? Oh my god!
You saw that? You saw that goal kick? It was
what the hell, man.
He handed it to Gabriel, and then he's taking a goal kick, which just looked like a hard pass. Oh, Arsenal got a corner. Vieira. Oh, fuck me, Reese. What are you doing? Jesus! Oh, blocked.
Man, we got
Oh,
we got 2-pack holograms in midfield today, man. Honestly,
yeah,
like,
man.
whenever you're counting on Lukonga to defend, you already know it's squeaky bum time. But I thought El Nini coming in, I think, okay, it'll be calm. There's at least El Nini in there, but nah, man.
No, he's not ready for it, bro. He's not ready for this game. And Sambi's not taking this opportunity. He's saying he wants more game time. All right, show me you deserve more game time, bro. You know what I mean? Like,
side and Aussie, my brothers, I'm late any goals. Nah, bro. the closest people that have been to scoring has been Zurich, not Arsenal. So
yeah. They've had good opportunities. We had those opportunities at the back of the net, Lenny. Seriously, bro. Seriously, we ain't done shit. Right now, look, we're passing the ball through our back line. Zurich are pressing the shit out of us. We can't pass it. We can't play out from the back. Obviously, that's the plan from their manager. It's like stop them from playing out from the back, suppress them. But let's stat pack, guys. Let's stat pack. You know what we should do? We'll stat pack. 57% possession Arsenal, 43 Zurich. But I'll be perfectly honest with you guys. Perfectly honest with you. Right now, Zurich are the ones that are creating more chances, man. This is fucking horrible. Ben White's on the ball. No options. No options. Back to Holding, guys. And now Holding's literally touch. Puts the ball over the top, and it's shocking. Oh, Rob puts the ball over the top, guys, so Tini can get onto the end of it. Guess where it ends up?
That shocking corner, man. Second beer.
Bro, that was horrible. You wait till you see Rob Holding trying to find Tini. It's fucking great. It ends up going for a throw-in for Zurich. Fuck me, mate. Rob, come on, mate. You got the hair now. You got the hair. Do something with it. Seriously, bro. Like, you can't even find your man. You're supposed to be a professional footballer, and that's the kind of pass you put in. Come on, bro. And there was no one on him. There was no pressure on him. And I know it's just a pass, but come on. That's the basics. It's the basics.
But they're pressing us so high, we can't go from defense to attack, bro. Like, we can't transition at all.
No, our midfield at the moment's looking, like I said, the Sambi Lukonga El Neni midfield is not looking good. I honestly expect Odegaard to come in. Jesus, 2-on-1. They take him out, but look at this. Here we go. Nelson on the right-hand side. White overlapping him. Nelson finds White. White puts the ball in. Oh, Vieira. Come on, Vieira. Come on, mate. Oh, it's a goal. It's a goal, Arsenal. It's a goal. It's Kieran Tierney. It's a Kieran Tierney goal, guys. It's Kieran Tierney. 1-0 to Arsenal, guys. 1-0 to the Arsenal. Fucking yes. Against the play. That's what I'm talking about. And you know what? That was Reece Nelson, guys. Reece Nelson. You had Ben White with an overlapping run. Ben White puts the ball in low. It bobbles out. Kieran Tierney runs onto it from outside the box. Bang. Thank you very much. Arsenal 1. Zurich 0.
There we go.
Look at this. Javier Vieira to Nelson. Nelson, yep. Ben White's way onside. Puts a ball into Ben White. It gets bobbled out. Here it is, bobbled out. Vieira takes a shot, and there's Tierney from way outside the box on sort of a half volley. It's a good finish. On his left boot, down low. Keeper couldn't see it. Keeper couldn't do nothing about it. Arsenal 1, Zurich 0 against really the run of play because they've been all over us. But yeah, I'll take that all fucking day. And what has Tierney done?
You know, one of them is shameless ones.
What has Tierney done not to be the left back? I don't get it. You know, like, he's seriously Northside. Why doesn't Tierney start? Like, I know we got Tom Yasu, who's great for a fucking player who wants to cut in onto the left or onto his right. But why isn't Tierney starting, for Arsenal in these games, in the Premier League? I don't get it.
I don't know.
You see the goal?
By Tierney, man. What a goal. What a goal, man.
Vieira took a shot. 2, I think.
I don't understand. I don't understand why this guy cannot get starts at Arsenal and people keep saying that we're protecting the player. Bro, just play him, man. Do you know what I'm saying? Just play him. Like, he's our best left back at the club. He's the best one. I don't care that we got Zinchenko. Tierney's the best left back we got at Arsenal.
I couldn't. With Zinchenko and Tierney, the way I see it is if you don't have a fit Zinchenko, then you start Tierney. You know what I mean? And the only time you're going to play Tommy there is if you've got a player like a Mo Salah who likes to cut to the left, which is, Tommy's right. I understand that tactical analysis, but when we need a left back, you either have Zinchenko who can play the ball a lot more, further forward, right? or you have a defensive-minded left back in Tierney, who for some reason can score goals as well. It's your choice what you want to do, depending on the team you're playing. Why he isn't playing now, I don't get. I understood it against Liverpool. I'll put Tomiyasu in there. He'll shut down Salah. It worked great. But come on, man. You know,
the way this guy's
no fucking
getting dropped in and out of the team, I think, is a disgrace. For me, he's still better than Zinchenko, because I feel like defensively he's better than Zinchenko, and going forward he's as good, if not far off of Zinchenko going forward. Like, this is not the first time we've seen Zinchenko Tierney banging a goal. So I've seen this. He's got this. He's always had this in his locker. I think he's the most complete left back that we've got. People may say Zinchenko's a little bit better going forward. Yeah, but ultimately they're defenders. And who's the better defender? Tierney.
Exactly.
So I picked Tierney, bro. I don't understand why this guy cannot get a run of games. You know what I mean? And what a goal. Yeah. The way he took that, what a goal, man. What a strike.
He didn't think twice, did he? Didn't think twice. Just said, I can put my mark on this. Bloody hell. And the keeper, look, honestly, there's a lot of bodies there. The keeper, it's too late. It was no way he was getting he's going to get a hand on that. No way.
But Reece Nelson did well to play Ben White through, to be fair. That was a little
How good was that?
That was a good ball. Play. That was tight. Yeah, I thought that was good.
Ben White onside. Ben White makes that overlapping run. Ben White onside. And you know what? Have you noticed Ben White doing a lot more of that? Overlapping. He's doing it with Saka. Now he's doing it with Reece. And that's big up from him.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. He has been overlapping in recent games. But
Jesus. Oh my, he has. And, you know, it's good to see, but he's going to be playing number 2. You know, he's playing the right back role. So he's going to have to start making those overlapping runs. Start making, you know, giving the winger an option. But Reece Nelson, you're right. That pass from Reece was perfect. He threaded that through real nice. He had the nice weight on it, everything. Ben was able to just get right onto the end of it. And a good ball in from Ben as well. Very good ball.
Yeah, it was.
Arsenal corner.
It was.
Arsenal corner. Arsenal corner. What do you guys reckon? Is that a big goal? Is it going to be 2-0 in the first half? I'll take it. Nah. It's going to Tashet. I don't think it even beat the first man. 21 minutes in, guys. 21 minutes in, and we've got a 1-0 Arsenal. Zurich are looking a little bit shell-shocked, and it's looked like we've woken up a little bit. We're starting to press them. They're starting to look like they're wondering. They're looking for options.
That's what I was going to say. We got the goal at a good time because they were very confident, playing very good football, pressing us. And that's how you kill a team's momentum off. Get that goal in, and now they look a bit shaken.
Yeah, it's true. Like they're thinking to themselves, all this pressure, all this work that we put in, and we're trailing. Yeah.
And Ketia, man.
You got to love him. Because if you don't love him, you'd fucking hate him.
Nah, hate is too far. Hate is too far.
So that means you got to love him.
No.
You're walking into him, mate. Early morning over here.
You shot it right at the keeper. Now I saw the replay. Shot it right at the keeper. I thought he picked the corner.
Pick the corner? What are you talking about, bro? Right down the middle. Right down the middle. You know what I mean?
What's she texting me now?
Here we go. Guys, here we go. Zurich are sitting back. Now, this is starting to look like Arsenal football. Our high line, defenders sitting back. You know, our wing-backs in their own in their half. Here we go. Zurich are sitting back now. They're a little bit shell-shocked. I think they're thinking to themselves, we don't want this to be a 3-0 slapping. So they're allowing Arsenal a lot of play on the ball. Also allowing us in a dominant position right now. Our centre-backs are sitting just behind the center of the pitch. Tierney making a run. Tierney, here we go. Ball in from Tierney. Oh, Vieira goes for a bicycle. No, he misses it. Oh, no, your man. Oh, your man almost did something phenomenal, but he didn't get on the end of it, bro. Don't worry, the intention was there, you know. He's trying to do that flary thing that you were talking about, trying to do all that special shit.
Same country, but we're not related, bro. We're not related. He ain't my guy. You know what I'm saying?
If he had scored this goal, you would have owned him. You would have been like, he's my guy.
Nah.
Did you see what he did? Did you see what he tried to fucking pull off yet?
No, I'm on 22 minutes, 20 seconds.
You're about to see it in about 10. You're about to see it in about 10 seconds. Ball comes in from Tierney. You just wait for this. Look like something out of the Wayne Rooney locker.
Come on, go forward, man.
You know what? Our midfielders are looking a bit shocking, eh? Like El Neni and Sambi have not been good in this game.
Yeah, nah, they have been shocking. I can't lie.
Yeah, it's it's only because Zurich have kind of stood off us now that they're sort of not getting, dominated really. But as soon as Zurich were pressing us, they were looking.
Fabi Vieira. Oh my god.
Did you see that? He was going for it, mate. And it was for you, Northside. Guys, Fabio Vieira went for this fucking phenomenal. He was going for that bicycle kick on his left. Yeah. He fucking completely missed it. But, the intention.
He was going straight back to Lisbon. That's where he was going, bro. I don't know where he was going.
Oh, what?
This guy, man. He's awful, man. I really don't rate this guy. I feel like he's awful, man. I just don't see what the big hype was about Fabio Vieira, man. I'm yet to still see what the hype was about, but we'll see. I don't think he's done much in this game either. Not just Lokonga and El Neni. I don't think Fabio Vieira's done much.
Yeah, he has. They've been missing, bro. And Fabio Vieira is a kind of player who's his role isn't to go missing. His role isn't to defend. It's actually to do some attacking. I guess we're going to see, man. I guess we're going to see. He's got just shy of 80 minutes to show us what he's about, if you know what I mean. He's got to do better than what he has, though, because this is a bit dismal for 26 minutes. Kieran Tierney recovers the ball. Look at that. That's what Tierney does. Breaks down the play. Beautiful.
Sometimes we move the ball so slowly. I swear down. Like Rob Holding, pass it to Gabriel. Gabriel back to Rob Holding. Rob Holding back to El Neni. El Neni back to Rob Holding. It's like, come on, man. This is Zurich.
And we're doing, bro. We're doing it again. We're literally doing. We've literally played Zurich back into the game, and oh my god, you're kidding me. Rob Holding puts a fucking suicide ball back into Ramsdale because he's got pressure on him, and Ramsdale trying to fucking clear this ball. Right? I don't know what he's done. He shanked it for a corner. You guys, you're gonna. I don't even know how he did it. That's some fucking. That's skills there. I don't know how he's managed to shank that. You wait for it, Northside. You're gonna see what I'm talking about. He's facing the other goalkeeper dead down the middle of the park. He goes to fucking clear this ball, and instead of it going down the middle of the park, guys, it's literally gone to his left and gone for a corner. Now they've done nothing with it. But bloody hell, Aaron. Is that another thing, Northside? Is it me or is Aaron Ramsdale not wanting to take goal kicks?
I don't know what's going on, man. That goal kick he had like 5-6 minutes ago was appalling, man. It's like, what are you doing?
You think he's got a bit of an injury or something? Because it's like he doesn't want to take a goal kick. Or he can't, like that there. It shows me he can't take a goal kick right now.
I don't know, bro. I don't know what's going on. I don't know.
Telling you, you wait till you see it. Have you seen it yet? It's fucking stupid. I've never seen something silly as this guy. You check it out. It's hilarious. Arsenal Manic. Holding still an Arsenal player.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Wow. You know what? Get Tina Turner back on. Ref. We need a sub.
Almost into his own net. Like it's nearly that bad.
Oh my God. What is he doing, bruv? The thing is, Ramsdale always looks like that guy that's just hella excited. Have you ever been on a night out, yeah, and you got that one friend, he's just way too excited. Like, he's just getting on the drinks way too quickly, yeah? That's Ramsdale, bro. You know, you're just way too excited, bro, to be here. You know?
It's 9:30, he's in the club, it hasn't even started, and it's in a G-up. Like, this bloke's already rumbling, you know what I mean? There's nothing happening. The girls are just starting to show up. He's already off his face. By 12 o'clock, he's spent and the party just started. You know what I mean? It is a bit like that.
You're kind of like, yo, calm down, bro, because the girls, yeah, we're not gonna get no girls because everyone's looking at us. Just keep it down. And the guy's like not reading the room. He's just like, yeah, just going crazy. That's Ramsdale, bro.
It's like you're putting up the flags, bro. You're putting up them flags. Stay the fuck away from the bar, you know.
I'm telling you, bro. Like, that's Ramsdale, bro. That one friend that's just too excited to be out. You know what I mean? Just needs to relax sometimes, man.
Be
Don't know
calm,
what's
calm
going
that
on.
shit down. But you know what? Rob Holding put him under pressure, eh? Oh, seriously, you see that ball from Rob Holding? Fuck me, mate.
But that's a Rob
Seriously.
Holding special. You know, like when you go to a restaurant and they got chef special. That's Rob Holding special. That's what he's gonna do. You know what I mean? That's his special, bro. So I'm not even surprised. I don't even know why this bum is still at the club. This is why I don't rate him, but it is what it is.
It's like, honestly, he could have cost us in that one, man. He could have cost us. I continue, mate. He just made a really good run down the left-hand side, puts a ball in on that left, but fucking hell. We couldn't do much with it. That could have been 2. Big up Kieran Tierney. Seriously. You can see he's really up for it, eh? He's really showing. Honestly, right now, I think Kieran Tierney and Ben White are the best 2 players on the pitch.
Yeah. They've been playing very well.
Our left back and our right back. It's
Yeah.
a good link-up play. Nketiah on the ball. Vieira! Nelson! Oh, for fuck's sake! Oh, fucking hell! Oh, fuck! Oh, my day. Oh, come on, man. We almost scored another one, guys. Oh, man.
Go on, Reece Nelson. Go on, boy. Ah,
Yeah,
you messed it
he put
up.
that. He took 2 players on and then he passes it to an opposing player.
Come on, man. Idiota.
We almost scored here, guys. Man, you should have seen this ball that's come to fucking Jesus. He lays it off for Nketiah. Nketiah's put a ball in. Vieira's got onto the end of it, and it's fucking clipped fucking Jesus going, Jesus wasn't there. That was a goal. Your boy, Fabio Vieira, could have been on the score sheet if it wasn't for fucking Jesus being in the way of the shot. Bugger.
I just saw Tini make a chance for Reece Nelson, and he skies it.
Yeah, he did. He sent that fucking shit. Whoa. Vieira's come down. Vieira's been taken out here, I think. There's a card being handed out, guys. Jesus. What happened here? Referee's gone straight. Yeah, Vieira's gone down. Referee's gone straight to his pocket, handed over a yellow.
That was
he just
nice,
I think.
Oh, Vieira, man, get out of my club, man. Tô cansado. No,
it wasn't Vieira. Jesus blocked the shot. Relax yourself. Vieira.
Bro, this guy, bro. Nah,
he's too harsh on his own countrymen. Too harsh on his own countrymen. What are you wrong with you, man?
He's rubbish, bro.
These guys are racist. Northside, racist.
Nah, he's rubbish, bro. Come on, man. Pick a corner, put it in, bro. Like, bro, I don't rate this guy, bro. It looked like the keeper was going to get to it anyway, even if Jesus wasn't there.
I'm not going to say nothing.
I don't rate this guy. I don't rate this guy. I don't know what people see in this guy. I don't rate this guy, bro. Trying to do bicycle kick, trying to do all of this, bro. Just play football. Football's basic, bro. Get the ball, move it, progress it forward, bro. Like, he's trying to do the spectacular. Like, he knows he's been playing shit. That's why he's doing that. You know what I mean? He knows he's been playing crap. What's that? Vieira down?
He's getting, he got hacked. He got hacked. It's a yellow card too. And you know what? I think there was 2 yellows handed out for that. I think one for dissent and one for the tackle. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. It looked like 2 yellows were handed out. One for dissent, one for the tackle. And the ref didn't look too fucking impressed with the Zurich players. Like, he was fucking
that was
Nketiah pressing high. Nketiah doing well, pressing the defender. Look at this. Look at the pressure.
Oof. Man took him out, bro. That's what we call power league tackle, bro. AstroTurf. Getting taken out. You know what I'm saying?
He's got to get used to it. It was hard. That was a hard tackle. Nice tackle, but it's enough. Like, there's no ball, nothing. It's like literally fucking, I'm snapping you.
Bro, even Arteta's coaching Ramsdale doing all of this, all these movements there. That's how you know he's having a shit game.
Yeah, he's saying to him, look, I need you to get Rob Holding to stop fucking around. All right, I'll pass the message on, boss. Fucking hell.
Oh, my God. What is going on, man? What is going on? What is going on?
What's Rob Holding done here? He's given away a free kick. he's barely touched him. Come on, man. The guy was like a feather. Like Rob's literally just touched. Oh, come on, mate. Get the fuck up. What a bitch. Zurich players, they know how to tackle, but they know how to hit the deck as well. Fucking hell.
Yeah, I'm seeing one bitching and moaning to the ref, saying, my face. Bro, get up, man.
Bro, Reese puts his arm back here, right? He just touches him. He's like, my face. Fuck your ugly head. Oh, Ramsdale save. Wow, off a deflection. No way. Good save, Ramsdale. There's a good ball from Reese. We're breaking on him. We're breaking on him. Nketiah, find Reese Nelson. Find him, you fucking dickhead. Oh, for fuck's sake. Nketiah, you wanker. This is why you don't play him on the left. You don't play him on the fucking left, bro. Yeah, he's my boy. Yeah. I didn't want him on the fucking left. Reese, like seriously, Reese opens it up for Nketiah. Nketiah's going down the fucking left-hand side. Reese crosses right past him. All you have to do is put the ball to Reese. And what does he do? He holds up the play. What are you, like, special? Like, did the doctor say that to you when you were younger and you took it a different way? Like, seriously.
Nketiah, cheers. Cheers.
Don't worry, Fabio Vieira is going to do something special for you in a minute. Don't worry, mate. Don't worry.
That guy, bro. He knows. You know what, bro? You've seen it already, yeah? When you play the part with footballers, yeah? Well, with your friends. And you know when your friend's having a bad game and he starts doing 20 million step overs. That's Fabio Vieira. He's been trash. So he's like, yo, I'm having a dead game, yeah? With the next ball that comes in, I'm going to do a bicycle kick. Yeah? But then he just got sat on his ass. He didn't even connect with the ball.
Oh, Fabio Vieira.
Oh my God, Rob Holding. Oh my God, what are you doing, bro? Oh my God. Rob Holding trying to take on players in the midfield. My God.
Nketiah, head up. No. Look at this. We just got a corner, man. We just got a corner. Nketiah gets on the end of it. But fuck, he just puts it too close to the keeper. Why are all our shots going straight to the keeper? It's like, why are we aiming for this, man? Jesus through. Pass one, pass two. Oh, bloody hell. I'm telling you, they are marking the crap out of Jesus. They had 2 or 3 men on him, and he still got past them. Look at this. 1 man. Look at that. 1 man. 2. Almost got, look, cut him through. Fucking hell, look at that. Jesus is working very hard on that right-hand side, man. He literally just owned 2 fucking players, almost owned the third to put a ball across the face of the box. Fucking hell. Spewing. For me, Zurich make a mistake, Arsenal get a corner.
All game, Jesus, because the midfield has been non-existent, Jesus has had to drop so deep to get the ball and create his own chances. It's pathetic, man. What's Fabio Vieira actually offered for Jesus? Because I ain't seen nothing.
Well, okay, yeah, for Jesus, fuck all. Arsenal made it golden.
What a save by the keeper.
Yeah, but you know what? If he could have get it closer to that corner, that was a goal. That was a good delivery as well. That was your boy. Yeah. And that was your boy and my boy. Look at that. Combination.
Power Rangers, bro.
I'm telling you. Dynamic duo, bro. They've got utility belts and everything, bro.
I'm telling you. WWE Dudley boys, bro. I'm telling you.
Oh, shit.
I'm done.
Vieira on the ball. Puts a ball in. It's a good ball in. Who does he find? Holding? What the fuck is Holding doing in the box? Still hanging out. I could get a goal. I've got the hair. Oh, mate.
Do you know what? Jesus would probably be better as a number 10, you know? Like, it gives me that vibe. Like, if he was a number 10 just behind a striker, yeah, I feel like he'd be even more wavy, you know that? If he didn't have the burden of having to score loads of goals as a striker. Because he kind of reminds me of me. When I play football, yeah, I play more like Jesus. I'm not clinical enough to be a striker, which is why I'd rather play number 10. I can create and I can do everything else, but I'm not the most clinical striker. I'm not the most clinical finisher. I think Jesus would do great as a number 10, you know?
I think he can drop into that role. Easily. I think, look, in this game, he's literally had 2 or 3 players on him every time. But you've seen it, right? 2 or 3 players every time, and he beats 2 players. He's usually beating one or two players. You know, even that layoff. Did you see that layoff that ball that he laid off to Nketiah? That was class, man. It's cheeky.
He's played well, bearing in mind he's had poor service today. He's
Big
played
time.
well. Jesus.
Big time. I mean, Kieran Tierney, Ben White, and Gabriel Jesus in this game, great. I think great. Tierney and Ben White probably a bit better than Jesus, but Jesus would be right up there. Look at that ball from Tierney to Nketiah. Is he going to do the right thing with it? That's it. You find your man. Here it is. Vieira. Oh, you son of a bitch.
Come on, man.
Oh,
he's a Power Ranger. You can't say that. Come on,
fucking break him like fuck, mate. It doesn't get better than that. It doesn't get better than that, bro. What more do you
being
want?
Harsh, man. He's world class.
Oh, bro, your guy is letting me down. Nketiah, perfect. 1-2 with Tierney, my guy. Tierney puts the ball in. You see that? My guy's starting to show some flair. What's up with your boy? What's up with your boy?
Your guy let my guy down, innit? Your guy let my guy down.
No. Nketiah's getting it right. Like Nketiah link-up play with Tierney was sweet. It was perfect. Look at this. Sees Tierney, says, no worries, bro. Tierney right across the face of goal, and all he has to do is pick the corner there, and he goes, no, I'm going to take it straight down the middle of the goal, right where is the defender to block it. That's what you do, mate.
My
well
guy's
done.
adjusting to the league, bro. It takes time.
Your guy's adjusting to the league. The Zurich League. The Europa League. Get the hell out of here.
Ay, meu Deus.
If that was Jesus on that ball, that was a goal all day. If that was Jesus, all day.
Oh my God, Fabio Vieira, get this filho da puta off the
As you can see,
bro. I swear down. I'm done, bro. I'm done, bro. This guy, bro.
Your guy.
I swear down. If you can't do it for Zurich, bro, I don't even know if this guy would be able to cut it in the championship. I'm being serious, bro. Because I reckon a championship level midfielder would be able to score that against Zurich. Come on, bro. Appalling from this is what I'm saying, man.
That was a goal all day, guys. Like, it was great. It was a great play between Nketiah and Tierney. You know what I mean? Tierney laid off to Nketiah. Tierney continues his run. Nketiah finds Tierney, bro, and Tierney's fucking doing great. Nketiah finds Tierney. Tierney looks across the face of goal, puts a ball down low, right across goal. All he has to do is pick the post, like the right-hand side. He's right, keeper's left. And he manages to go down the middle of the goal into a defender with his shot.
You're right. That was good from Nketiah, actually. That was good, bro. Yeah, the way he found Tierney, that was good. I can't lie.
You saw Tierney pointing, lay it off. And he has had that. He had the opportunity with Reece Nelson and missed it. But I think Tierney made sure it's like, here, mate. Pointing here. He's got a big billboard saying pass, and he saw it. It was all good. The build-up play was wonderful. That should have been 2-0. Fabio Vieira missed a sitter on that one. Bro. It doesn't get easier. It doesn't get better than that. Odegaard finishes that. Odegaard finishes that all day. Xhaka finishes that all day. Jesus would finish that, no problem, even in the form that he's been in front of goal.
Even though we started so crap, we should be 3-4-0 up, bro. Like, Fabio Vieira's had about 2 or 3 chances that he should have put to bed. Nketiah's had about 2 chances he should have put to bed and he didn't. Like, come on, man. We've had chances, bro. Like,
we have created a few chances. Nketiah's header was good. That was good. It was a little bit. If you had just gone a little bit to the corner of the
went straight at the keeper, though, man. On the replay, went straight at the keeper.
Yeah.
Do you know what when you see it in real time, you're like, bro, what a shot, bro, what a header. Then when you look at the replay, every time it goes straight at the goalkeeper. Even that shot he had from range, I thought, it was going like bottom left corner. Then I saw it back on the replay. I'm like, bro, it went straight to the keeper. This guy, bro, I swear down, he's nicking a living, bro.
Yeah, but they say, there's that old saying of just hit the target. That's hitting the target.
Yeah, but not straight at the middle of the target. Flipping out, bro. There's a keeper there. Where is a keeper there?
Everyone says, hit the target. Nketiah hit the target. Like, seriously, everyone says that. Oh, you just have to hit the target. Well, he did.
Do you know what? If there's no goalkeepers, Eddie Nketiah would be Lewandowski level, would be Benzema level, bro. He always hits it straight in the middle of the goal, bro. Like, yo, Nketiah, wake up, bro. Wake up. There's a goalkeeper there, my guy. There's a goalkeeper there. What are you doing, bro? This guy, bro, pick a corner, bro, and just bury it bottom corner or top bins.
Nketiah is not really showing us much. But you know what? I haven't mentioned this. What do you think of Reece? I think Reece is doing well in this game. I think Reece Nelson's actually having a half-decent game, bro.
He's doing all right. To be fair, yeah, he's doing good in build-up play. He's doing all right. I still want a little bit more from him. I don't think he's been direct enough, but he's playing off of Ben White and he's bringing in Jesus into the game. So he's doing well in that aspect, but I want him to be a little bit more impactful in the final third. But he's doing a few little good touches, but I want a little bit more from him. To be fair. Maybe because I'm used to Martinelli and Saka running at defenders. I'm not really seeing that from Reece Nelson.
Yeah.
Maybe his game is a little bit different. You know, he wants to play the 1-2. A bit like Jadon Sancho, who likes to play the 1-2.
1-2.
Instead of running at people. Maybe it's that.
He's getting into dangerous areas. Like right now, I'm just seeing him in the middle of the box. He's getting into some dangerous areas. I think he'd benefit with a better midfield pack.
Mm.
I think I think our midfield's letting him down right now.
Oof. Well, I just want to do a bad boy tackle right there to recoup. He lost the ball and he won the ball back.
It was clean, but it was clean. It was a good tackle. He knows what he's doing, this bloke. He recovered. Corner Arsenal.
Yeah, but like you said, the midfield is letting down everyone. They're letting down the attack, the wingers. They're letting down everyone, to be fair. So I cut him a bit of slack.
I think for Arsenal to score another goal, it needs to be a change in the midfield. But do we make it to score a goal against Zurich, or do we just hold off, for a cheeky 1-0 and see you later? You know what I mean? Arsenal manic he is, bro. He is. Fuad, what's going on, my guy? What's going on, bro? Oh, he's bro. Well, who's this Fuad guy? He looks like he's spamming the chat. Like, what is this?
Look at that. Please have a night off. Steve, Northside needs a hug, bro. But I've been laughing and joking the whole stream, bro. I don't need a hug, bro.
It's all shits and giggles on this end. It's all shits and giggles.
Do you know what it is? If I'm not angry, they don't know what to make of me. Like, they're like, why are you not angry? They want to moan at me to be angry, and then when I'm not angry, they're like, why are you not angry? Like, why is it rattling you, bro? Like, what do you want from me? Like, what do you actually want from me? Wow. Just saw that from the Zurich player. Completely missed the ball, bro. All right.
Yeah, it was good, wasn't it? That air swing. It was a bit like Fabio Vieira. At least Fabio was doing something good. It was acrobatic. This guy is going to fucking get his foot on the ball. Oh, shit.
Now, Fabio Vieira, he needs to lie, bro. He's not Brazilian, bro. Just allow that for the Brazilians. Let them do them ones there. Like, just relax, bro. Let's just keep it practical. You know what I mean? Like, just head of the ball, bro. Bicycle kicks and that. This guy's mad.
Guys, it's just hit half time.
You can't play football, Northside. Don't tell the public you can. You know what? Why don't you arrange a game, innit? And watch what I do to you. Watch what I do to you, innit? And I'm going to make sure someone's recording, innit? So I keep the receipts. You get me? But then again, these days I smoke. So, but I don't mind. I still got the tech. You lose it. Maybe I lost a little bit of the speed. Or the stamina a little bit. But I still got the speed. Maybe I lost a little bit of the stamina. But yeah, man. What'd you make of that half?
A swing and a miss. A lot of swing and a miss. You know what I mean? Like a lot of we created some decent opportunities, even with the midfield that hasn't been fucking, too surprising. Nketiah and Sambi in the middle of El Neni in the middle of the park hasn't been great in this game. And to be perfectly honest, when they pressed us, he really didn't offer much. He didn't really solidify that midfield. And with the midfield, with our midfield looking the way it is, I'm pretty surprised with all the opportunities that we did create. Nketiah is starting to look like he's starting to understand what it is to be a winger. He's linking up with Tierney. It's not too bad. Tierney's goal was great. The Reece Nelson and Ben White communication, beautiful. The ball from Reece Nelson to Ben White, great. I just want to see, opportunities like, look, and this is not smashing on Fabio Vieira, but the reason why I can say this is because he's been stuffing up. He's fucked up too many times, and it doesn't get much easier than the opportunity that he got right in front of goal. It doesn't. It won't get easier than that. So I think Fabio Vieira needs to make a case for himself in the next 45. I know he's only just come to the club and blah blah blah. But opportunities like that, you can't miss them up. Doesn't matter if you've just come to the club, if you've been there for a year. It doesn't matter. It's got to be, you not work the keeper. You got to put it into the back of the net. And to be honest, I think our best players at the moment would be Kieran Tierney, of course. He'd be up there. He'd be top because everything on that left hand side is looking great because of Tierney. I think Ben White would be up there, and Jesus, and then Reece Nelson. These are the players that I'm rating so far. For me, I think Aaron Ramsdale's bobble job fucking clearance was a bit of a fucking scary times.
100%. 100%. Ladimus Prime says, "Oh, for F's sake, even Tierney can score. It's going to be a long day on Sunday for Chelsea. Long day."
We would talk about.
Prime is a Chelsea supporter.
Yeah,
bro. Let's see, man. Listen, I don't know, man. This Chelsea team has been up and down. Some games you look a bit quite convincing. Other games you don't look quite convincing. Listen, I think if we win, it's going to be a narrow win. I think it's going to be a 2-1. But listen, it is what it is, man. Like Ozzy said before the game kicked off, we've got goals all around in this team. So it is what it is. Anyone can score. We've got midfielders that can score, wingers that can score. The striker, not so much, but he's contributing. But
imagine he comes to, he gets in the game against Chelsea and bags himself a brace. What are you going to say? It's going to be like, what's all that? and you know what the thing is? Chelsea fans know that he's got it in him. So Prime, it is going to be a long day, bro. You know the go. You know it's not going to be easy. You know what I mean? It's not going to be easy for you lot. But it's going to be a good game, I think, against Chelsea. I think it's going to be a game to watch.
Yeah, it is what it is, man. I want to have a go at Elneny, but I can't. He's shocking, but I respect the guy, and he's had 0 minutes this season. I get that, but at the end of the day, look at the opposition, man. Look at the opposition. At the same time, I understand you're trying to cut him a bit of slack, but come on, man. Come on, not being able to, control the midfield. It's against Zurich, If this was if we threw him into a game, the Chelsea game, I'd understand where you're coming from. Against Zurich, yeah. I am expecting a little bit better. I know he's not completely match fit and sharp and X, Y, and Z, but come on, it's Zurich, man. I expect a lot better from Elneny. You know what I mean? I don't think he's amazing, but I think he's better than any Zurich player. I'm expecting him to have a better performance than what he had. And they were completely running the game first 10 to 15 minutes. I mean, what do you make of Elneny, bro?
Bro, in this game, he's been shocking. But again, he's only just come back after a long layoff. So, yeah, maybe he's stale. But if I take that, I'm just, whether he's just come back or blah, 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 in this game right now, we just call his performance in this game without any excuses, he's been poor. Like, without he hasn't had any minutes of this and that, he's been poor. He's been off the pace. He hasn't defended very well. To be honest, against any decent opposition, we'd be in trouble. But again, it's that's up to the manager to start whatever player he wants to start. I think Elneny isn't ready to play at the moment. It's good to give him minutes, but I don't think he's ready to play. He just he looks off the pace. It's like he can't defend. It's like he can't mark a player. His positioning's been off. Do you know what I mean? He's not the Elneny that we've seen before, where he's he can man mark, he can control the ball, he can put a decent pass in. He looks off the pace. Elneny never really looks off the pace. He usually looks like he's going to play 95 minutes. At the moment, he looks a bit tired. He looks spent. So I don't think. I think we need to make a change in the middle of the park, and I think Elneny might be it.
Yeah, and Lokonga as well. He's another one that he just always goes ghost in the game. I have not seen him. I swear down, 35 minutes, I forgot about him. He's like Casper the Ghost.
I don't know. He's on the pitch. Like, seriously, I'm going to double check to make sure he's on the pitch. I'm not joking.
Is he alive? Is he still alive? I don't even know.
I'm being serious, bro. I'm being serious. I just want to make sure he's on the pitch. He is.
Bro,
okay.
I've seen zombies from The Walking Dead, make more moves and look more alive than this guy, bro.
I'm not joking. I'm just making sure that he's on the pitch. He's actually on the pitch. No, I'm not joking. I didn't. Where did you see him? Where did you see
didn't even
him?
mention him. We forgot about him.
Well, he's not there. He hasn't been there. Like Samuel Lukonga, where you been? Jelly bean? Like, seriously.
I don't know. Maybe he's gone on boys' holiday. I don't know. Half time he's going on boys' holiday. I don't know what's going on. But Vieira will be quality. Don't worry about him. You can see he's technically good and carries the ball well. Once he settles at Arsenal, he may be one of the best players. Okay, cool. I'm not seeing none of this. I'm not seeing him carrying the ball. I'm seeing him losing the ball. I'm not seeing him affecting the game in the final third. I'm not seeing him assist Gabriel Jesus. I'm seeing Gabriel Jesus compensating for Fabio Vieira being non-existent in dropping in too deep and trying to actually... Gabriel Jesus is not even playing 1-2s off of it. He's playing 1-2s off of Reece Nelson and off of Nketiah because Fabio Vieira ain't doing anything. That's what I'm seeing. He's kind of like, forget this guy, bro. This guy ain't helping me out, bro. You're supposed to be assisting me. What are you doing? And then I like the replay of that goal because Fabio Vieira tries to hit it, and then Tierney goes, "This is how you do it." Smacks it first time. You know what I'm saying?
Outside the box. From outside the box.
On a half volley, bang. That's how you do it, man. Nah, bro. This Fabio Vieira guy, bro. I don't care what no one says. I'm not impressed, bro. Vieira's quality north side. Be proud.
That's my guy.
Firstly, Benfica number 1. Secondly, good evening, everyone. Big up to you, Francisco, man. Another Benfica fan. Big up to you, bro.
I know you're smiling.
Prince Fuad.
To the Arsenal.
It's always terrible seeing you, Fuad, in the comments. 1-0 to the Arsenal. It's a results game. We need to get this one out the way. Less game in February. I do agree. Should be 2-0.
Big time forward. Big time. We should have taken at least one of those 3 other opportunities.
Vieira quite quick. I don't know about that. Do you rate anyone, you buffoon? I rate Jesus. I rate Saliba. I rate Tierney. There's quite a few I actually rate. So yeah.
On the pitch at the moment, Tierney, Ben White, Reece Nelson, and Gabriel Jesus all rated highly.
There you go.
In this game. Seriously, they're doing well. I mean, I know Jesus ain't scored, but bloody hell. Taking on 2 men, maybe 3.
Vieira is good no side. He's asking questions. Stop hating on the Portuguese.
Telling you, see? Arsenal Manic, you can see he's a racist. He's a racist. He's a racist. He's a racist to his own kind. I can't believe this.
Come on, man. Come on, people, man. I don't know what you lot are seeing. Listen. You guys already know. Me and Ozzy, we'll go back at it. If we don't agree with each other, which we don't always agree, we'll go back at it. But even Ozzy, have you seen anything from Fabio Vieira to really defend him, bro?
What have I seen? I mean, apart from that one corner that he put into Nketiah, right? That Nketiah got on the end of. That's it. He hasn't done anything else. Even when he's made a couple of runs here and there, he hasn't found his man. You know what I mean? Reece Nelson has run off him and he's continued on the fucking right wing. It's dude. Look to your left. He continued his run. Dude. You know, like, I don't know. Look, he hasn't been great. Hopefully second half he comes out, he changes his tune and he turns into something special. You know what I mean? So you can be proud of your guy. Because Nketiah he's been, you know, leveling up a little bit in this game. You know, I'm starting to Nketiah.
Sorry to pick on Nketiah, but if he doesn't score tonight, I don't want to see him playing for us for some time. I think
so you're happy with Fabio Vieira, but you're not happy with Nketiah. What the hell? Now you're racist, see?
To be fair, Nketiah, even though he hasn't been great, he's actually done more. I remember him doing more good than Fabio Vieira. I can't lie. In this game, he has. I mean, in terms of scoring, he's been shocking, like always. But, you know, he's actually contributed to the build-up play. Little 1-2 touches there, playing players through. I've seen that from Nketiah a little bit. I've not seen nothing from Fabio Vieira. He's got into good positions, and he's not been clinical enough, Fabio Vieira. I mean, so has Nketiah. But Fabio Vieira, I haven't seen anything. I've not seen him link up the ball, link up play. I've not seen him carrying the ball properly. I've not seen him pass properly. I've not seen anything, man. I don't know what you lot are seeing, bro. Literally, it's just one of them ones where because he's an Arsenal player, you're just backing him blindly because he's an Arsenal player. Because I'm not seeing anything.
In this game, let's be honest, in this game, he's been piss poor. He has been piss poor, but yeah, I'm hoping we're going to see more from him. Boom! I'm just looking. Wow, is that Man United? Yes, that is Man United. Is that Man United 1-0? I'm looking at replays, guys. I'm looking at replays. Man United versus I don't know who this is.
Lokonga is a goal. Lokonga is nothing player. Lokonga always goes missing. You guys are right. Bro, he does, bro.
Guy, I'm telling you, man, I'm looking at my phone to see if he's on the pitch because I'm like, I don't think he's there. I don't think he's there because I didn't see him.
Northside, that shirt is fire. My favorite Arsenal shirt. I know we are red and white, but I love the navy blue and the gold goes well with it. Listen, I didn't buy it because I'm not buying anything.
Yeah, you bought it. You bought it.
I got it as a birthday gift from my
no,
work.
You did. Yeah, you bought. It was your birthday, and you bought yourself a present. It's all good. He's laughing because he knows it's true. Because I can't stay away from that
because
kid.
you actually think I need to make a story if I want to buy something with my own money.
No, I know you. I got a feeling you do it. And I'm pretty sure everyone in the chat. Do you believe in the chat? I'm asking you guys. I'm not asking Northside because Northside ain't telling me the truth now. Do you believe that Northside bought that kit? Because I believe he bought that kit.
Bro, everyone already know. I'm not gonna hot out where I work, but everybody, I know one or two of the guys, Ian, Seatown, Lyle. I know you guys watch the show sometimes. You lot already knew that you lot bought me this, innit? And I didn't even expect it. I was like, that's nice of them because one of them's a Leeds fan, one of them's a Chelsea fan, the other one's a Liverpool fan, and then the other one is a Chelsea fan as well. So, you know, none of them are Arsenal fans, and they got me the shirt that I wanted to get myself, but I said, you know, I'm not paying money. I'm not doing it until these lot start being serious.
It's really good. Sounds like Rapunzel. Look, to be perfectly honest, I reckon I'll be honest. This is a really good story. You know, we could make a Potter movie out of this. I reckon what happened was you went and bought the kit. Then you needed someone to wipe it. So what you did was you told these boys because they work with you. Say, look, I will buy you guys lunch for 2 weeks if you just play along with this. So that way it doesn't look like I bought the kit. That's what I think happened. Law and order, bro.
I'm still queuing up. Oh, bruv, come on, bruv.
Muscle Manic, you found. You see that? He's seen you. Didn't
your mum tell you never lie? Didn't your mum tell you never to lie? Yeah, I'm telling, bro. I'm telling your mum, bro. You're lying, bro. You're lying through your teeth. The thing is, for me, I haven't got these. I'll be real with you, yeah. Like I didn't grow up like. Not saying that everyone that bought shirts had money, but I didn't grow up with money like that. So I didn't have all the shirts. I didn't have all the vintage shirts. To be real with you, the first shirt I ever actually had was a bootleg Wembley Market. For everyone that remembers Wembley Market bootleg, the black Real Madrid shirt for the Galacticos. That was my first shirt when I was a kid. I never got given Arsenal shirt. I literally supported Arsenal because I love Arsenal. Like, I never was given any shirts. I never had any shirt. You know what I mean? Until I was old enough to buy it for myself. I never got given it. So the thing is, for me, if I don't buy a shirt, it's not that deep because most of my life, I've never had Arsenal shirts growing up. Do you know what I'm saying? And now that I have the money to pay for them, it's now when I don't really feel like having them.
Now you're buying them. So, yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, it was a good story. I like that. I'm with you.
This guy's a dickhead, bro. I swear down, bro.
Just shut that down, you know. I had to do it. It's just done.
This guy, bro.
I'm with you, but you know, look, even me, I didn't humble beginnings, bro. My first kit, it was a bastard to get, impossible. It was my only kit for a long time. Was the JVC kit, Ian, right in the back. I mean, the night kit, the gunners. But after that, I had to work for everything I wanted, bro. I had to work, make my money, and buy because it was, you know, you want it, you got to pay for it. You got to, you know, you got to work for it, bro. That's how it is.
How old were you when you had your first Arsenal kit?
Shit. I would have been about 14.
14?
14, 15.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I never.
Oh, look, I just saw Sambi Lokonga. I just saw him. You know why? Because he got fouled. Sorry.
There you go.
It was 2 years presents. That was that kit, to let you guys know, it was like 2 years of birthdays and Christmases all wrapped.
Have you still got it? Have you still got the kit?
Bro, yeah, I've got it in my what's the name, in my wardrobe. That kit, I've only worn that kit 4 times, and it sits there. It's my pride and joy. That kit,
Is it?
I swear, bro. That kit, that and my AC Milan kit with Baggio on the back, because I'm a Milan fan, and I got that from my aunt. My auntie got me that in from Milan, from the San Siro, and that kit I wore twice. That's sitting right next to it. Those 2 kits, I always wanted Baggio at Arsenal, never happened.
There you go. 18 likes. Northside, get the slip and the wooden spoon up. Listen, it's time for some Angolan discipline. Because some people are being filhos da puta, yeah? You're here having laughs at mine and Ozzy's expense. We're here. We've got the ring light shining on the top of my black forehead, sweating right now, my nice shirt, yeah? Ruining my nice shirt. I'm here, I'm on my second beer, and you filhos da puta can't even hit the likes. How many times do I need to say it, caramba? Hit the likes, porra. I'm not asking for no super chat. I'm not asking for your money. I'm not asking for nothing. Hit the like, caramba, or hit the dislike. I don't care which one. You know what I'm saying? Nah, man. Me and Ozzy here cracking jokes, bro. If you don't hit more likes here, me and Ozzy, we're going to go on mute. We're going to have a private conversation backstage.
No, what we'll do is we'll just do something like this. You know what I mean? We'll just blank the screen. It'll just be me and him behind. How old is too old to wear a full kit?
How old is too old to wear a full kit, socks, shorts, and everything? For me, when you get to about 14, 15, you shouldn't be wearing full kits.
Yeah. 12, 13 years old is where that kind of stops. If you go after that, like, everybody won't praise you. They'll just feel sorry for you. Just be like, wow.
I hate to say it, but you start looking like Ty. You start looking like Ty, and it's not a good look.
No, not at his age. No. It's not a good idea.
Oh, man.
Arsenal Manic, look at this. Ask Ty still wears it. I don't think I could ask Ty. I think me and him would get into a fucking ripper argument. I could see it happening too. It'd get fucking bad. Oh, here we go. It's a Blackburn shirt as well as a JVC shirt. Then a PSG shirt. You know what? I'll make you laugh. You know, Paris Saint-Germain, I used to watch Paris Saint-Germain before the money. I used to watch them when they had Ludovic Giuli playing for them. As soon as the money came in, I went, nah, I'm out. I knew that they'd lose their souls somehow, and they did. Look at this. They have to foul Gabriel Jesus. He would have been on the break.
Bro, Jesus, I just saw the chance that Jesus just had, bro, in front of goal, and he skies it, bro. It's like, come on, my guy. Come on.
That is a missed opportunity, eh?
But how many times has he missed?
Wait, that went up. Wait, that's gone out for a corner. What happened there? The keeper got a hand on that. I think
hit the shoulder of the goalkeeper.
That's probably
how many
what.
times? This referee looks stressed, bro. Like, he looks like stressed.
You know what I like about him? You can see he gets the shits early. It's like, don't muck me about. You're gonna get a card. You can see he is a serious ref. Ain't no soft. This ref is not soft. Probably need this guy in the Premier League, to be honest. He has not put a foot wrong in any of the calls.
Yeah. No, that's true. That's true. He stamped his authority from early.
Very good ref. Very good ref. I wish we had refs like this in the Premier League. I think every Premier League club would want a ref like this in the Premier League. Because he's straight down the line. He has not missed anything.
Go on and get your man. This bum, bruv. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it was Sambi. Flip's sake.
Fuck me.
Sambi, bro. This guy's got no pace, bro. On FIFA, he must have like 29 pace, bro. This guy's got no pace, bro.
I didn't know Sambi was on the pitch until that foul. When I saw that foul, like, oh look, there he is. He's on the pitch. He got fouled. Fuck me.
It's mad. Hold on a second. Let me go get a blem.
Arsenal Manic. Where's Wally? Where's Volkonga? Yeah, bruv. Yeah, I swear to God. Oh, Craig. Full kit, wanker kit, call it. Yeah, bruh. Yeah, look, when you're a kid, it's all right. When you see the kids doing it, it's like, it's cute and this and that. But when you're talking fucking full fucking, once you get past the 12, 13 years old, man, it's all over, bro. You know what I mean? Shit. What have we got here, guys? I'm just going to go through your comments real quick. Sorry, guys. This game has been, let me tell you guys something, has been topsy-turvy. If we had taken opportunities, this game was over. But right now, we're still having to make up ground. Why not Spursy? Never wore a full kit. Yeah, bro, me neither. First of all, couldn't afford it as a kid. You know, my humble beginnings, we couldn't afford a full kit. I could barely afford one jersey. You know what I mean? But to be perfectly honest, even as a kid, I wouldn't want to wear a full kit. Like it's just strange, man. You know, you're walking around town in a full Arsenal kit, like you'd be like, you want to get arrested? Like, there's something wrong with you, mate. You know, Sambi going to take a shot, lays it off to Nketiah, and there's nothing going to come from this. No way.
This manager never makes changes at halftime. That's one thing I've noticed about him. Never makes changes at halftime.
It's usually the 70th. It's usually the 70th. Oh, look at Kieran Tierney. Takes on his man, puts a ball into the box. Wait a minute. Where the fuck's Nketiah? Is that him on his ass? God's sake. Get up, man. Oh, okay. Kieran Tierney has just had his kit torn because one of these fuckwit Zurich players has been hanging off his jersey. He's literally grabbed him from the top and torn the whole kit. You fucking wanker. Dirty pricks.
I just saw Jesus go down. Zurich player caught him.
And they're starting to get dirty now. Do you know what I mean? Like, no shit. Kieran Tierney, his kit's torn. Full. He's bare-chested, the poor motherfucker. His kit's torn. He needs another shirt, the poor bloke.
Look at Fabi Vieira going backwards. Go forwards, caramba. Phonics. This guy, man. Filho da puta, pa. Go forward, man.
I didn't give a shit. Zurich are paying for that kit. The fuck out of here, ripping down jerseys and shit. Nketiah is hobbling, bro. He got hammered. I think he got stamped on. It's the reason why he wasn't on the end of that ball that I fucking kind of gave him shit for. Tierney put a ball in and Nketiah should have been there, but he was already taken out.
That's calm. Put on Marquinhos now. Let's see Marquinhos.
Yeah, why not? Why are we giving the ball back to those wankers? We shouldn't be giving the ball back to those wankers.
Backwards, sideways, bruv. Why are you not playing it back? Oh, these man, bruv. I just saw it now. He just ripped his shirt, bruv. What's he doing?
He's literally gone from the collar and then grabbed onto the kit and just tore it. Like, what are you doing? Like, ref, can't you see what he's doing there? Is there not proof that he's ripping on his kit? He's pulling on his jersey. What more do you want? The kid's fucking wrecked. Serious, bro. Arsenal.
That's a bit of a cheap shirt as well, man. The way he was able to rip it apart.
That's the official kit. I've got that. So the Rayos one behind me. That's player edition. You rip that, see what happens to you. I won't be getting up and passing the ball back to you. I'll tell you that.
How much is the player edition?
Player edition costs you an extra. Australian, it cost me an extra, I don't know, $40. So about an extra £20, £25. Okay, no. That's the only ones that fit me, bro. I can't wear the standard kit that you got there. It sits too tight on me, bro. And then to get the size that I want, it'll be as long down to my knees. Like I'd have to get a large. I'd have to get a large for it to sit around my arms and my shoulders. So yeah, I'm misshaped. But the player edition, because it's got stretch in it, it fits.
Yeah, that's fine, bro. You can wear it like a baggy in it, like in the 90s. Hip hop, New York.
Yeah, I'll be walking around. People think I'm Tupac. It's
red bandana as well. So you can be.
I'm telling you, bro. I'll get the whole thing going. I get dreads, the whole lot, bro. I'll be that Jamaican man. You know what I mean?
When I had locks, the amount of times people called me Jamaican, bro, I swear down. It's like you do know Jamaicans aren't the only ones that wear locks. I swear down.
But they are the most common for it, and you know they do it well. They fucking do it well.
Locks is a lot of work to maintain them clean, you know. It's a lot of work, man.
I've heard, bro. I've heard.
Because mine were all clean, nicely kept, bro. It's a lot of work, man. It's a lot of work to maintain. Like retwisting it, like putting certain oils in your hair so your scalp don't go dry. It's just a lot, man. I got tired of it.
Too much. You haven't got that work rate, huh? Yeah, I know.
Nah, man. Nah. It's too much, bruv.
Yeah, I want to try and get the kit that you got there, but problem is I can't get anything at the moment. I want a player edition.
Get it, man. It is nice.
Oh,
I can't lie. It is
I
nice.
want to get it, but like I'm going online to Arsenal Direct, and there's nothing. They got nothing online, bro. Nothing. All sold out.
It's probably because we're top of the league. I'm hearing it's hard to get tickets as well now, you know, because we're playing well, we're top of the league and everything.
Fuad was saying that the other day. That it's impossible to get tickets to an Arsenal game right now. And, well, I think it's not easy anyway, though. From what I've heard, it's not the easiest. They're not the easiest tickets to get, so.
Lad was taking a piss. You can wear the player edition and maybe Arteta will sub you on.
Get me on there, bro. Get me on there, bro. I'll play number 2. Bro.
He'll get you on for 10 minutes, bro. You only ever subs people on for 10 minutes, bro.
Yeah, but you know, I'm that kind of bloke who makes a difference in 10 minutes. Don't worry about that. See these Zurich players? They're gonna know when I'm on. The first thing I'm gonna do is take out one of their boys, screaming and saying, "Who's coming down this side? Come on, come down this side." I ain't gonna be ripping jerseys. No, I'm gonna be fucking ripping up knees and fucking shit. Jesus on a break. Here we go. Puts the ball off to Nketiah. Nketiah slows the game. Oh my god, Nketiah, you wanker! What are you doing? Why do you manage to fuck up? All that work from Jesus. He lays it off to you when he probably thought to himself, I'll take it myself. I should take it myself. But unselfishly, he goes and hands it to Nketiah and expects him to burst down the left-hand side. But instead, Nketiah decides to slow the game down. That's it, mate. Well done, mate. Good on you, mate. Thanks, mate. Fucking bye, mate. Bloody hell. Oh, my. Is that in? No, he didn't keep it in. Okay, 57th minute. I think Nketiah spent. I think he is spent, guys. I think he's done. I think my guy's going to have to come off the pitch. I'm sorry.
15 minutes in, I still can't see nothing from the midfield. Still the same old story, man.
I saw one good pass now for Melanie. Opened him up a bit. I'm seeing so much from Jesus right now. Like, this guy is doing... Fuck, mate. He's working his socks off.
Go on, Tenny. That's it. That's it now. Ah, my days. Let's just get another goal, man.
We need another goal. I want to kill this game off. You know, I don't. PSV. I think they're ahead at the moment. Correct me if I'm wrong. Against Bodo or whatever the fuck that team is. Bodo.
That's it. Gone in Nketiah. What are you doing, man? What are you doing, bro?
He should have continued his run. He should have been at pace, not
this guy, bro. One of the most frustrating guys, bro. You have all that space, bro. Jesus has shown you in. Leg it, go towards the goalkeeper, bro. 1-on-1, put it bottom corner, man. Bro, you
know with that play, you know that Jesus wanted to take that ball. You know that he wanted to take it on himself. You could see it. But he knew the right pass was to put the ball into Nketiah. Do you know what I mean? But that was an opportunity he could have had. It would have been a very tight opportunity. But if he had had it, it would have been better than Nketiah. Because Nketiah ruined all that.
This guy, bro. 100K a week, bro. 100K a week. For what? He just ain't good enough.
Mate, it's daylight robbery. Seriously. In this one, come on, bruh.
Jesus is working his ass off, man.
What more could you want from him? What more could you want from him, eh? If he had taken that on his own, he would have been better off, Northside. I know he had 2 men on him, but he would have been better off. Nketiah wasted it.
Exactly, because Nketiah ain't doing nothing, bro.
No, he just lost the ball in the middle of the park. Fuck me. Now Zurich have got possession and now third.
If I was Jesus, I'd be so annoyed, bro. Like, how many, bro? Just come on. Nketiah's getting chances and he's doing nothing, man. Go on,
you can see he's that Brazilian, you know. He's just okay. You know, he's my teammate. Okay. You know how Brazilians are. They're very fucking. They're nice people. If you're on their team, it's like okay. But when is enough? You know what I mean? It's like, when is he gonna walk up and just go, dang, what's wrong with you? What the fuck? How the fuck are you going to win a header when you spin past your man and you're behind him? Sambi runs all the...
bro. The level Jesus was surrounded with at Man City to this his stark contrast. Yeah, bro. Like, bro, this is what happens, man. As soon as we use some of the substitution players, this is the levels, man. We drop off levels, bro. Drop off levels, man. This guy has to do everything. He has to play as a number 10. He has to play as a number 8. He has to play everything, bro.
I swear to God. And that's why I give the guy so much credit. It's like, because it's not, I know he's not getting goals. He's still even getting assists for all that work. Oh, and we got substitutions coming on, guys. Thomas Partey and Bukayo Saka are coming on because obviously the midfield is up shit creek and the wing, well, it ain't nothing special. I hope Reece Nelson stays on the pitch and just shifts sides because I don't want to see him come off. Sambi just got taken out. Is that a foul? That is a foul. Hey, I saw Sambi again. Hey, another foul on Sambi. He's on there. He's still there. He hasn't come off.
Sambi, bro. The way, bro, he's always out of position, bro. I always see this guy out of position, bro. Midfielders are always running past him, bro. All the time, Sambi Lokonga. And then in the final third, he's nowhere to be seen. This guy's IQ, footballing IQ, is terrible. Terrible. And then Eddie Nketiah, I've seen him. They keep trying to play him through. He's losing the ball. Certain passes is getting intercepted. Bro, this guy's shocking, bro.
Nketiah in this game has been a fucking joke in this game. But he hasn't been as bad as Fabio Vieira. El Neni's just come off a Partey. So Partey's come in, getting a bit of a leg stretch. I think El Neni was burnt. You could see he was off the pace. So Partey comes in for a fucking... You're kidding me. Okay. Gabriel Jesus is coming off. He's being rested for the Chelsea game, obviously. 62 minutes of shits and giggles fun. Saka comes in. Okay, so Saka's going to be coming in. It looks like Nketiah is going to shift into the middle of into the striker's role. Saka obviously is going to go to the right, and I'm only guessing that Reece Nelson will shift to the left. That's the only thing I can think of now. Sambi Lokonga is still on the pitch, guys. Holding, still on the pitch. Ball in, header, fuck me. We had a set piece, guys. It amounted to sweet fuck all.
Oh, I just saw Partey get fouled. Oh, no, it's Lokonga.
It's Lokonga. Partey hasn't come on yet. Reece Nelson is playing on the left now, guys. Bukayo Saka on the right.
Lokonga is when he's on the floor.
That's the 2 times I've seen him, either with a card or either there's been a card or a foul. Oh, Reece, look at that. Saka's been on the pitch for all the friggin' 1 minute, and he already carved out an opportunity. Ball comes in, it deflected, it got to Reece, but it hits him in the chest. Bloody hell. Sambi on the ball. Last ditch pass to Nelson, puts him in a shit position. There we go. Back to Tini, a guy who can actually play the ball. Thomas Partey playing it out wide. What do we got? Ben White. He's going to play it back to the defender. Oh, yeah. Back to the keeper. All right. Zurich are pressing us high again. They're not changing. Oh, Tini trying some techers and loses the ball. Shit. Zurich. Here they are. Our back line. No. Recovered. And who's that? Thomas Partey. Thank you very much. Here you go. Comes in, gets into the midfield, recovers the ball straight away, stops the fucking play. El Neni, that's what we're hoping we were going to get from you in this game. Here we go. Here we go. North side, Saka on the ball. Here we go. Saka on the ball. Overlapping run. Vieira. Oh, fuck me. Vieira. Oh, fuck me dead. Fuck me. Fuck me dead. Fuck me dead. Fuck bloody hell, mate. Saka does the work, puts a nice ball into Vieira. He takes on his man, takes the shot, sends it into the top tier. Well done, mate. Big up, mate. Fuck me on this game, Vieira. And Arsenal Manic, big up. Yeah, I'll take Jesus off. Well done. I would have done the same thing. And he has. Car park. Yeah, all day, bro. It's probably broken a windscreen. Here we go. Sambi. Oh, it's a great header, Sambi. Well done, mate. Right back to Zurich. Nketiah making a run for us. Oh, loose ball. He almost got onto the end of that. Oh, if it wasn't for the Zurich goalkeeper, Nketiah could have been on goal. He's playing in his preferred position now. He's the number 9. The target man. Oh, shit. Is it me or is Nketiah's first touch like a friggin' brick wall?
Bruv, the guy's shocking, man.
Oh, fuck.
Tierney
just put a ball into him, right? And his first touch, he literally knocks the ball a meter on.
Go on, Saka.
There's a good question. Who's been worse, Eddie or Fabio? Fabio.
Fabio Vieira's been worse, man.
He's been worse. Nketiah has actually been doing something. Fabio Vieira has been doing something, missing opportunities and not creating sweet fuck all. Fabio's been shocking.
I can't believe people actually try and argue with me about Fabio Vieira, bruv. This guy is shocking, bruv. He is shocking.
Wouldn't it have been so much better if we got my guy, Tielemans? Wouldn't it have been so much better if we got my guy, Tielemans?
How can you sky it like that? He took a touch and then he skies it. Like, you take a touch to grab your composure and then whack it. And you can't even get it on target. But it's shocking, bro. It's shocking. It really is shocking. But there you go.
You want shocking? You want me to shock you? You want me to shock you, Northside? I can shock you right now. That Zurich, after a bobble job ball, put the ball into the box, took a shot that Ramsdale saved, and then turned up the second shot and put it into the back of the net. But you're lucky it's offside. But that's 1-1 Zurich. That would have been 1-1 Zurich. I'm not joking.
I'm tired, bro. I'm tired.
I'm not joking.
It's gonna give me high blood pressure, bro. It's gonna give
seriously,
me
man. I literally, I knew everyone was offside, so I held my composure. I was just about to fucking punch something. Like, this is getting stupid. Yeah. No goal. I know. Prime. Look, I had to mention Tielemans because Tielemans my guy. Tielemans is my guy. I've been talking about Tielemans for over a year. Yeah, and everyone's like, "Oh, what can he bring to the club?" Well, I'll tell you now. Buy him and you'll see. Get him onto the pitch and you'll see. Great.
Bro, these man, it's all about flavor of the week, bro. The same man that were telling you that are the same man that were over gassing Fabio Vieira, never saw him in his life. They'd never seen him play 90 minutes. They went on YouTube, saw some highlight compilation, and all of a sudden they think they know a lot of a player. This is why I never say nothing. If I give an opinion, but I say, listen, I don't really know much of a player. If we're linked to a certain player I've never seen play. Like Mudryk. We're linked to Mudryk, and I said, I ain't seen him play. Then after we were linked to him, I saw him hit some of his performances in the Champions League, and I said, okay, cool. I do see something, I can see something there. But I still think it's a bit of a risk. Oh, my God, I just saw that. Oh.
You saw that, didn't you? And honestly, I was shocked. And you know what? Spot on. You don't know, look, everyone here's a content creator. Everyone has an idea about football, but we don't watch every league. We don't watch every player. But like I said, I watched Tielemans. I watched him for nearly a full year. And I was only calling for him because I know he's a quality midfielder. I know defensively he's strong. I know he can pass a ball. I know he can ping a ball. I know he can crack a shot. And I know he was cheap. I know that as well. And I know that we passed up an opportunity to sign him for Fabio Vieira.
That goal that was ruled offside, the first shot, Gabriel was just looking at the player, giving him acres of space to let him have that shot off and goal. What kind of defending is that? You're right next to him and you don't even close him down. You just watch him.
I think what he was looking at, he's probably thinking, if I put my body on the end of it, the only opportunity he's got is to shoot the ball, take the shot straight at Aaron Ramsdale. I think that's what Gabriel's thinking. And he's thinking, and Ramsdale's going to be able to take care of it. If he puts his body in front of it, it could deflect, and Ramsdale's already set in position and get past him. I think that's what he's thinking there, because that's the only option.
You got to get in front of your man, bro. Like,
you do.
Man, make yourself big, bro. You can't let him have a shot on goal. You need to help the goalkeeper out. Somebody's got to approach him. And if he's seeing that Partey's not approaching him, then he needs to go and approach him. You can't just let him have the shot off on goal. Come on. And from that close range, come on, man. This is poor, bro. We're hanging on against Zurich. We've been shocking in the Europa League, absolutely shocking in the group stages. Like I was bannering Tottenham, but we've been just as bad, man.
Yeah, we've been. But the thing is, we're playing second string teams against PSV. It was shocking, but again, second string team. Here, it's shocking as well. Here, it's not. Look, to be perfectly honest, it's 1-0 Arsenal. Yes, we got to get 3 points to get them done with. It should be fucking 3. I don't know how many more opportunities we can possibly create and miss. Now that Jesus isn't there, they're going to be few and far between. Like now, it's all up to Saka to create. You know what I mean? And he did when he first come on. But let's be honest. Fuck me, Vieira again losing the ball. Vieira has to. The only way he can redeem himself is to score in this game. Somewhat redeem himself. Because this is him and Nketiah haven't been great, but he's been worse. He needs to score. He needs to do something because this is. Here we go. Odegaard and Tomiyasu warming up. That's got to be fucking Vieira off, and that's got to be Tierney off. Or that's got to be Ben White off. No, that'll be Ben White and Tierney. And that'll be Ben White and Fabio Vieira. They're both coming off for sure. There's no way in the world. Fabio Vieira is staying on that pitch, and there's no way in the world that Ben White can keep going because he's going to have to play against Chelsea, guys. 72nd minute, north side, and I think the changes are being made. Who do we have? Yep, number 8 for 21. That's the end of your day. Thank you very much, Fabio. It's been nice. Thanks for all the laughs.
Well, he's coming off for Tomiyasu.
Tomiyasu's coming. I think Odegaard's coming in for bloody Vieira. And Tomiyasu must be coming in for Ben White. It's got to be a Ben White change. No way they're going to leave Ben White on there for the full fucking 90 and then expect him to play against Chelsea. And don't forget, Ben White's going to have to be taking care of Sterling. Yeah, Ben White's coming off. There you go. And he's had a good game. Ben White's done pretty well here. I can't fault him.
Yeah, he's done well. He's one of the guys that actually performed today. Him and Tierney, I think, have done well.
Jesus as well. Jesus, if he had a little bit more support, you know what I mean? I don't know. I think when you put a player of the caliber of Jesus with this mishmash squad, you know, with second tier players, it's almost wasteful.
I just don't understand why it takes so long for this manager to make any changes. I mean, I know this game doesn't really mean much, but I don't think Arteta is proactive enough. And this was something that a lot of fans and myself used to bring up about Arsene Wenger, leaving it to the 60th minute, 70th minute to make changes when things aren't going right. You know, change it at halftime. If it's not going right, change it. You know, you give yourself a lot more time to change the game and affect the game the way that you want it to. We already saw that the midfield wasn't doing that well. We already saw that Nketiah wasn't affecting the game the way we wanted to. Fabio Vieira as well was even worse than Eddie Nketiah. Why does it take to the 73rd, 72nd minute to make those changes? I really don't understand it.
I think the idea is he doesn't want to put on starting line players, right? He wants to drag the game out as long as he has to before he makes the switch. Because we've got Chelsea. Yeah, I think he wants to rest most of his players for Chelsea. I think that's the only thing I can think of in this game. Because to be honest, look, in my books, and I think in your books right now, we should be 2-0 up, and none of the starting line players should be there. You know what I'm saying? I don't want any of the starting lineup players in there, and we should be up 2-0. That's what I would expect. But let's be honest. These players like Fabio Vieira and Nketiah didn't make a case for themselves here. Reece Nelson's tried to do the best he can, but when you've got players who can't link up with you, what are you going to do? He linked up with Ben White, that was great, but he couldn't link up with fucking Nketiah. It's impossible. I think Reece didn't have a bad game. I think Nketiah and Fabio Vieira and Sambi Lokonga haven't been great. Holding has come into the game a bit. He hasn't been too bad.
The centre-backs haven't been too bad. There's been one or two little mistakes, but overall they've not been shocking. No, they haven't been shocking, to be fair. But Everybody else, I don't know, man. I don't know. Go on, go on.
Oh,
Reed.
fucking. Oh, and Nketiah. Again, he almost got to the end of that. I just want it to be 2-0 so it can be over. Because ain't nothing over at 1-0, man. Come on, guys. This is getting a bit much. 75 minutes into the game. You're at home. And you're having trouble against this lot.
There you go.
Oh,
This
Arsenal
is-
Manic, here we go. He's like, Vieira's market value is only £27 million on transfer market. I swear we paid over 30 mil. Yeah, I think we did. Yeah, I swear. Oh, Craig, what you got here, bro? What you got? How can some Arsenal players look fatigued? Well, Sambi Lokonga looks burnt. El Neni just come back from injury. Tini looks good. Tini's looking fine. Nketiah, I don't get. If you're thinking about that one, why is he fatigued? I don't get it. He shouldn't be.
I don't get it, bro. I really don't get it. It's just looking scrappy now as well. It's just all looking scrappy now. We don't even look in control.
This is getting fucking too much for me, bro. Like, they're making changes because they're going to go for the game. And I've got man like Nketiah playing the number 9. Fucking Nketiah. It's becoming more of a regular now. Yeah, it is. Yeah, because he's just fucking up so much, Arsenal Manic. I swear, bro. There we go. Is Maddison a realistic option in January or not? Look,
Yeah,
I don't like James
yeah.
Maddison. I just don't like him. But he's a good player. But I don't like him. So it's not like I don't rate him as a player. No, he's a good player. I just hate him. I just don't like the guy. I just don't like players who go down easily. And I've seen James Maddison, hit the deck too easily like a Son or a Salah, and I just can't respect that. Lacazette used to do that, and that used to piss me off. And I don't like players who just, I know it's part of the game, but I just don't like players who are just too easy to just fucking hit the deck and look for a foul. And I think that's the reason why I don't like Maddison. But as a player, yeah, look, we've got to give the guy credit. I would love to see Maddison and Tielemans both come to Arsenal for the sake of Arsenal. But for the sake of me, I just want Tielemans. Because I hate Maddison.
This is just long, bruv. It's supposed to be a 3-0. This is supposed to be an easy stream, bro. It's
easy. It's Arsenal. Ain't nothing easy about it. Neymar goes down a lot as well. Would you have him at Arsenal? No. Nope. Keep Neymar. Not interested.
What do you think of actually winning the Europa League? Because I don't see us winning the Europa League, to be honest with you.
With our starting line? With our starting line?
Well, with this bench, even if they're not starters, they're still going to be used as subs.
Once the is Zinchenko warming up? I'm sorry, mate. Zinchenko's warming up, guys. Sorry. When it gets to the business end, we're not going to be playing our subs. We're going to have to start playing our starters. And that's when it's going to be interesting. And that's where a lot of people have argued the fact of, how are Arsenal going to do in the later stages of the season? We're going to struggle because we're going to be playing our starting line in Europa and in the Premier League. You know what I mean? So I think what we have to do is we have to prioritize the competitions and act accordingly. And if we're going to take this competition seriously, and I hope we will, we need to start playing our starting line there. In January, honestly, I'll be honest with you, I don't see us spending more than 35 to 40 million, all right? And I know that sounds dreary. I don't see us spending more than 35 to 40 million in January. It won't happen. It won't. And everyone was talking, I've heard the chit-chat and bullshit about 100, 150 million. It's not going to happen. Never going to happen. It would be nice to happen. It would be nice. I would love it if my club would do that, but they won't. In actual fact, we'll spend 35, 40 million. If we've got some money left over from Douglas Luiz and we top it up and it turns into 50, maybe. But I'll be perfectly honest, I don't see us doing more than that. And that can either buy you one decent player or 2 bodies, if you know what I'm saying. You either get 2 bodies with that or you get 1 decent player. And that's the call you're going to have to make. And if let's take into account World Cup. If there's any injuries or this and that, the market value of some of these players are going to go up, especially if the other clubs know you're in trouble. So, yeah, bro. I think we can win it. I think we can win it. But we're going to have to prioritize our prioritize the Europa League. In other words, we start playing our starting lineup in there and hope and pray that we can continue holding a higher position in the Premier League. Let's be honest, it's going to be a big call, a big shout for us to continue this run into friggin' February, top of the league top of the league in the Premier League. I don't see us in February top of the league.
35 mil transfer budget, you get half a leg.
Yeah. No, you'll get for 35 mil? Fabio Vieira.
There you go. World class. World class.
Look, Tielemans, I'm telling you now, we could have had Tielemans. We could have had Tielemans for about 27 or 28 million. And we didn't go for it. All right? We made a stupid last-ditch effort for Douglas Luiz, who's shit, right? Instead of him. That's. I just don't get the logic behind that. Do you know what I mean? I don't get that. So that's why if it's a midfielder that
Fucking hell.
If it's a midfielder we're looking for on a budget, decent. You guys, have you seen him this season? Has anyone watched Yuri Tielemans this season? Look at him this season. With a makeshift squad that's struggling, him and Madison are shining.
Mm.
And he still ain't signed the contract, guys. No contract signing. So what?
Nah. Him and Madison don't want to be there, man. They don't want to be there. The club already.
Precisely. Let's take advantage of that. I mean, we could have taken advantage of that, the past window. But instead we went, yeah, look, I'm hoping, I want Fabio Vieira to be the guy. I really want him to be the guy. I hope he turns up to be something special. But I'm just looking at it right now thinking to myself, it's an opportunity missed for a player who's Premier League proven player like in Yuri Tielemans, who can come in even. Look, imagine you've got Partey and you've got Granit Xhaka on form. I bring Yuri Tielemans into this Europa League game. Is the midfield not going to look better?
Bro, when does this club actually do what needs to be done? And this is the thing, like we all want every player at Arsenal to become world class and to become big players and stuff, but we can only go off of what we see and assess that. And listen, I don't disagree with you. We probably are going to only spend 35 to 40 mil in January. You already know the club already made an excuse last season that, buy them in January. We don't want to panic buy. Players are too expensive. To me, it's all a load of bullshit. Like, at the end of the day, both windows players are expensive for me. In January, any player that's at a club that are trying to get either Champions League qualification or they're going for the league, they're going to want to retain their best player and ask for a high value. And then if you go in the summer, well, every club knows that all the teams are all rebuilding, so they'll try and do a little bidding war and say, well, if you're not going to pay what we want, well, there's other teams looking at the player and other teams will pay it. So, there's never a window where you can get everything on the cheap. The only thing you can do is look at contract situations, see what the player and agent want, if they want out of their contract, if their contract's running down, if they want to move on, and then take advantage of that. And Arsenal don't do that. Like you've said, we don't do that. There's so many chances that we could have had to do that. Even going towards, clubs like Leicester, Leeds, etc., where we're the bigger club and impose ourselves as we're the bigger club, we can offer more money. We're top of the league. Arsenal won't do that because it's the bare minimum, and this fan base slap it up. The thing is, the fans as a whole accept it, bro. So why does the club want to do anything different?
So the thing is, I don't want people to think we're in a fairy tale. This ain't FIFA. This ain't FIFA settings. When you can just go in there and the transfer market opened up and it's come and gone. That's our best opportunity. The first transfer window to get players in. The January transfer window, like you said, Northside, what happens? Everyone's value goes up. So if you weren't going to get him for 27 million, you're going to pay 32 now. Plain and simple. Because I can get another 5 million out of you because you need him now. And if I get rid of A, B, or C, how am I going to replace them? It's going to stuff up my season, right? And that's and that all comes into the mix. Especially in January. You can't. This is the thing that people have to understand. Transfers aren't just, I jumped onto FIFA, I clicked onto this player, this is what he's worth, I'm going to put a bid in, and I'm going to sit down in a makeshift fucking make-believe fucking meeting, and yep, I'm going to offer him money through the roof. It doesn't work that way. The club themselves are not going to want to get rid of a player who's key, right? Especially in January. Now, at the start of the transfer window, it gives them an opportunity, and it has to be early, for them to take the cash and then look for another player if they haven't been scouting already and say, okay, we can cash in. This bloke doesn't want to sign another contract, blah, blah, blah. But in January, This is the make or break time. In January, you pretty much know where you're going to be finishing up. Pretty much, sort of what part of the ladder you're going to finish on. And Leicester at the moment, if we're going to talk about Yuri Tielemans, might just say, you know what, we'll let his contract run down in order to stay in the Prem because of the fucking form they've been in, right?
Yeah.
And you can't blame them because the money that they'll make by staying in the Prem completely is a lot more than what we're going to be paying for Yuri Tielemans. So that means getting him now is going to be very hard. You're going to have to pay above the odds. So, and that's
I agree with that. But then again, Leicester's not really a club that can afford, especially the fact they haven't really had money to be able to spend on players. I don't think they're really in a position that they can allow them to go for free. So we might not get, we can try and get as close as to our valuation as we want. But at the end of the day, they're a selling club, and when they're a selling club and there's less than a year on a contract, and the player wants to leave, then you can get the player there. You might not get him in for the bargain that Arsenal are looking for, but you're still going to get him relatively cheap to what he would if he had 3-4 years. And it's worth going for him because at the end of the day, it's worth it.
But you're right. But you're right in a sense. But I'm Leicester City right now. I'm sitting at the bottom of the table. I'm sitting, let's say they get to 16th, right? Arsenal come in January and try to buy Yuri Tielemans. This could mean that you sell Yuri Tielemans and get relegated. Are you selling?
Well, you can not sell. But the thing is what if they call your bluff or not, isn't it? It's really a game.
No. It's not a bluff. It's not a bluff.
They can keep the player. They can keep the player. The reality is they can keep the player, and say, oh, we want to fight to stay in the Premier League. Lose out. Let's say they get relegated. You're losing him on a free. You're not going to get any money for him. He walks on a free, and he's not the only player that walks on a free. And then you're there rebuilding, and then they got a whole squad. Because when I've been looking at the numbers for Leicester, I think they come into the Premier League and their wages, I think they're playing players in wages a year, 60 million pounds, is shot up to like 150 mil in player wages with the renewal of contracts and the players that they've got in. So at the end of the day, it's a gamble. They may not take it, but they may. But I'd love to see my club actually go for it and actually try and pull their bluff. Then actually being like, oh well, they're not going to sell. There's no point bothering. You never know.
Yeah. Test the waters. Test the waters is what you're saying. Test the waters. If they don't sell, they don't sell. You know what I mean? I just think I've got the shits. I've got the shits that we didn't make the move earlier. You got what I'm saying? It would have been done now. It would have been done now. They would have taken the money. And it wouldn't have been that much, bro. You can't tell me he's not worth 27 mil. You can't tell me that, bro. And that's why, I look at it now. Now the job in January, we can go there and approach him, but it's not as easy as it was. It could have been so much easier. You know what I mean? We're making it hard for ourselves in the windows, I think, sometimes.
What do you think Arsenal are going to do in the January transfer window?
I'm telling you now. Shit. Fucking Zurich are coming at us. I don't see us spending. Look, I think the most we'll spend is 50. The most, and that's fucking scraping the bottom of the barrel. And I honestly think that they're gonna probably try and acquire another midfielder, whether it be box to box or whether it be an 8 or a 6. That's what they're going to try and do. How good that player is going to be, it's a different story.
And this is why we're not going to win the league. It's exactly why we're not going to win the league.
But the discussion of winning the league, right? Seriously, are we having that discussion this early? Seriously. I feel like if we go in January and do what we need to do, what we actually need to do, well, there's a good chance. We're definitely not favourites, but there's a good chance. And even if we don't win the league, we're definitely going to be progressing a lot faster than what the way that they're building the squad. So of course,
it's a win-win. Strengthening every transfer window can only be a win-win. You're only making your team better. Will Arsenal do it? No, because we've seen them dash away transfer windows before. And ironically, it was a January transfer window that we threw away. So I agree with you. I don't really think that Arsenal will put the money up.
Realistically,
we're ahead of schedule. This is a 6-7 year plan, like they said in the All for Nothing documentary. We're ahead of schedule, and we couldn't see no quality in the transfer window, and it's too expensive to buy players in January, which is a load of bollocks because we've seen Newcastle do it. They did it last January. They did it, And it's not like Arsenal going for superstars, because Arsenal don't rarely ever buy proven superstars. We don't.
No.
A lot of times we create superstars. So the players that we're going for, a lot of them aren't proven. Like Tielemans and Maddison, I wouldn't call them superstars. I think they're very good players, but I wouldn't say they're superstars. No. So, you know, and neither have Newcastle. Newcastle have been buying players even in January. They're not superstars. So how can they be able to do it? And we can't even buy 1 or 2 players. Like, it's not good enough, really. But the excuse will wash with Arsenal fans, and they'll say, "Oh, but we're progressing, we're progressing."
Well, it's slowly progressing. It's look, at the moment, the progress is in stages. That's what it is. And like I said, like you were saying, if we go through and we spend, if we go to the January transfer window and spend 120 million, yes, then I can say we're going to have a decent squad that could push and challenge for the title. Yes, we could probably do it, possibly. But right now, it's not knocking the team. These players are decent. These players as a unit are great. It's just, we were just talking about it. Europa League, Premier League. You're gonna have the starting lineup playing in both competitions. You know what I mean? It's a big ask and a big task for a young squad. So it's not about bashing the team. It's not about not having faith in the team. It's about being realistic. That's all. We're just being realistic. And what we've seen previous seasons and what we've seen from Arsenal, we've got to take all that into account. And that's why I would love to win the league, but I think right now it's early to be talking about it because Nketiah, you fucking prick. You're just a wanker, mate. You are.
I just feel like we've got a reputation of not hitting the iron while it's hot. You know, the year Leicester won the league, we should have went all in and bought the players needed, because we came second that year. Imagine if we strengthened and got what we needed, we would have won the league.
Yep.
I would debate anyone that we would have won the league if we went out and got what we needed, you know, and we were the only ones giving them a challenge that year, and we didn't. And this has been how it's always been. Like Chelsea are on a rebuild, new manager, new owner. Man United are just started their process with their manager. You know, Liverpool have fallen off. They've fallen off. Then, you know, all our rivals have kind of fallen off. Tottenham are Tottenham. You know, at the end of the day, I don't expect them to be challenging for the league. Yeah. So today,
who? Tottenham, who?
This is what I'm saying. If we're not going to go for it now, when are we ever going to be going into January and we're in first place in the league? If you're not going to go for it now, you're never going to go for it. That's how I feel.
This team, this team as a unit, it's great. It just needs a few more additions, to solidify it, to make it strong. And we could have done that in the previous window, but we didn't. It was a cheaper window. Jesus was a good signing. Zinchenko, I think, was a good signing. I think Vieira was right now is looking like a signing you make when you've got depth everywhere, and you can say, "Oh, look, I'll spend a cheeky 30 mil on a player that could be someone." Not when you need a midfielder to make an impact for your team. You know what I mean? Not when you need a midfielder to come off the bench and give you something. Fucking Aaron Ramsdale, I'm telling you what a game he's having today. Zurich are coming at us, man. Seriously, they almost scored. Fuck,
did you see that chance given to Eddie Nketiah and what?
Yeah, with the header. The header. That's when I said. That's when I said, "Fuck me, dead Nketiah." That was my response to it. Seriously,
I'm done. Put him in the reserves. Put him in the under 21s. No, I'm done, bruv.
He's going to be the richest kid in the under 21s, bro. 100K a week. Fuck. The under 21s will be looking at him like he's fucking shit. This is a joke. Let's just take this one. Honestly, why couldn't we score a second goal here? I don't even get it. Look at him. Oh, Eddie, you're manhandling players, bro. Oh, here we go. Reece Nelson in the face of some of these Zurich players. That's it, Reece. Get in his face. Tell him to go fuck himself, mate. Tear his shirt. The excitement in the game, the argy-bargy. Guys, it's 4 minutes. We've got probably another minute of this shit, not even, before the game is going to be called a 1-0 to Arsenal. And hopefully we can go on and fucking not put another performance like this in again. This is fucking horrible.
It'll be swept under the rug, though. Don't worry, bro. Because we got the win. That's the mentality around this club. Because we got a win, don't worry about nothing. Don't. If you say anything, you're negative. Do not say a word. We won. That's it. That's the review. That's going to be the match reaction. We won. That's it. That's what they want to hear. If you say anything, you're negative. You're toxic. You don't support the team. You can't say anything. But this here, what we're witnessing again, another European game that we're performing like this. Oh, they were almost in there.
Yes. Ramsdale. Yes. Ramsdale. Yes.
Yeah, this is going to the crunch end of the season. Yeah. I think a lot of people are going to see why we've been very worried and why we feel like this ain't going to be sustained.
Oh fuck. Oh mate. They almost. Oh mate, off a set piece, they had a free header. They're lucky it went over the bar. Oh shit.
I'm seeing Nketiah again. Wow, look at you, Nketiah. 100k a week. You're world class, mate. Number 14. Why is he yanking the player back? Thank you, Nketiah. Well done.
And look at Nelson, but then Nelson gets into a bit of an argy-bargy. Nelson looks like he can take care of himself. Nelson looks like he can take care of himself. He's got that look in him. I reckon he can take care of himself. Eh? Nketiah, I don't know as much, but Reece looks like he doesn't mind to get into a bit of a scrap, you know? Wow. Guys,
Arsenal, you're right. Arsenal holding on for their life at home to Zurich. It's embarrassing. It is embarrassing. But you can't say that because that's not ultra positive. Unless you're ultra positive about everything, then you're negative.
Look, you can see Arteta's not impressed. He's walking onto this pitch and he's not jumping for joy. He's just head down. He's frustrated. He's smiling with the other manager, but he's walking over to the boys. It looks like he's going to be fire and bloody brimstone, eh? And I don't blame him.
I do blame him because he's part of why this squad has been built the way it's been built. There's no reason that the squad should be built like this. I understand getting rid of certain players, but if you know you're not going to be given the money to replace certain players, then you can't just be allowing, and you can't be renewing contracts like El Nene, like Nketiah and stuff like that. A lot of the way that this squad has been built is on him. He's been here long enough.
Well, the El Nene thing, I'm going to say, if he stays fit and he gets his fitness back, it's not the worst. Yeah, the header. It's not the best, but it's not the worst re-signing because I don't think it's big money. The Nketiah on 100k, I'm starting to worry about that because it's not starting. I was already worrying about it. It's a bit much. The problem I've got is, and I'll always have the problem is, we had 30 million that we spent on Fabio. It's okay to spend 30 million when you've got the other players that can cover, and he's going to be able to slowly thrive, get into games and slowly not hit the ground running, but allow him to slowly develop. The expectation at 30 million is for him to come in here and actually do a job, and he's not. And this is where I keep looking at. There were other options that we could have had. If we're going to spend on a young player, spend on a player that can do something. At the moment, he's not doing shit. Seriously, bro. Reece Nelson had a better game than him in the last two games. He's had a better game than Fabio Vieira. Fabio Vieira has been fucking soft. He scored that one goal and he's been disappeared ever since. It was a good goal, but that was it.
Well, Arteta and Eddie's own words, they buy and recruit players together. So it's a joint blame. If they buy good players, they both get praise. If the player isn't good enough, like Lokonga, like Tavares, like Fabio Vieira, then it's on them. At the end of the day, it's not good enough. I'm sorry,
signing, bro.
But at the end of the day, as a manager, I'm not, I'm sorry, but as a manager, it ultimately falls with you. If you're going to allow this club to not give you the funds, or you're more than happy to accept this, then you're also to blame. I used to blame Arsene Wenger when he used to say there's no quality in the market, because you should be going up to the board and demanding more. And if they don't want to, then you tell the fans, and if you need to walk away, you walk away, because it's your reputation. That's one thing I love about Conte. I love that about Conte, and I love that also about Mourinho, because at the end of the day, they care so much about winning. They are not going to allow weak boards that only care about digits and numbers in the bank account to affect their reputation. Because let's be real, a manager, when he underachieves, off the next job, he may not get the jobs that he had when he was performing well. And if his performances go down the toilet because the board isn't ambitious enough, who pays for it? Not the board, the manager. When Ole left Man United, he's not going to get a job like that anymore. Yeah, he wasn't good enough, but he's not going to get a job like that no more. Lampard, same thing. Gerrard now, same thing. So at the end of the day, they got to look not only for the team and what they want to win with the team, but also their own reputation. Because ultimately, people are going to be judging you. People are not going to be looking at, I don't know, Conte. He's at Spurs. They're not going to say, oh, well, Conte, he wasn't given the money. They're going to be like, yo, Conte, he didn't do well. He didn't do that great at Tottenham, did he? What did he win? So at the end of the day, managers need to be ruthless and say, listen, my reputation's also on the line. I need this to compete. And if you lot ain't going to do that, then I'm going to go to a club that is going to give me that, or I'm going to let the fans know, because I'm not having it. And I love that Conte stuck it on Tottenham and the Tottenham Hotspur board. And I wish that our manager would do it as well. Because if you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem, in my opinion.
So the thing is, Conte's going to do that, right? Conte's got that one trait that I like. The rest of his traits are shit. So let's just call that out. I want to tell you right now, that is a good trait. But he can do that because he's got the resume. Is that true? He's got the resume. He can say, wait a minute. I've done this. I know what I want. I've been there. I've done that. It's these guys. It's them, not me. Mourinho can do that as well. Ragnick tried that with Manchester United. Look what happened to him. They got rid of him. So unfortunately, when you don't have, I mean, Ragnick actually has got some decent resume, but if you don't have a big resume, then Mikel Arteta won't say shit. Steven Gerrard won't say shit. Eric Ten Hag has got a better resume than fucking Mikel Arteta won't say shit, because it's their first opportunity. And the owners know this. So that's why, hence why they get managers like this. But let's be honest, in this case, if Arteta comes out and calls out the board, that'd be great. Do you think it'll make a difference? They won't do shit. We both know. They're not going to say, they'll fire him. They'll fire him and start the whole process again and give the other guy fuck all money. I agree with you.
No, I agree with you. When Ragnick, you said Ragnick. When Ragnick left, Man United fans were looking at Ragnick and they were saying, he's not the problem. It's the board. The board aren't giving the managers what they need. Yeah. The board don't have no idea. The board don't have no structure. All of a sudden, do you know what I'm saying? Manchester United had so many managers that eventually they're looking at, no. It's not these managers. And actually, Jose Mourinho did a very good job over there at Man United. It's actually
that's why when he said that, he goes, this is the best performance I ever had. And when I never understood what he was talking about back then. I think we all know now. Jose was freaking talking about, look at what I fucking did with this squad, and he done a great job. Like, seriously, big up him. Big up him for that. Because when I was like, what are you fucking so happy about? Now I look at it and in hindsight think, facts, bro. Swear, bro. And look, let's be honest here. If Arsenal fans out there are not looking at our board and saying they're the problem, this is where the conversation's gone, right? If they're not aware that the board is a problem at this club and it's the owners that are the problem, dude, you got to get your head out of the clouds, because they will always be a problem. There will always be a thorn in any manager's side, whether it be Conte, Mourinho. It could be any Allegri could come in. There would still be a thorn in their side. There would be.
What do you make? You know, I got the match reaction after. What do you make of this game? What's your overall thoughts of this game, bro?
I was lucky to stay. I mean, I'm awake because it's morning. If it was night, like it is in the UK, I don't even know how you stay. I don't know how you must be on fucking 7 coffees. to be honest, a bit lackluster. I think opportunities missed. I think our midfield didn't help Jesus at all. I think Jesus tried his best to fucking make something out of nothing half the time, but the midfield was not fucking helping him in any which way. I think even starting Jesus in this game with that midfield was waste. I think it was a bad idea, because you've made this guy play 60-odd minutes for nothing, literally for nothing, right? I think the best players on the pitch for me would be Kieran Tierney. He'd be my man of. I'm telling you, he'd be man of the match for me. And not because of the goal, not only because of the goal, but because everything else he was doing on that pitch. The link-up play between him and Nketiah, the chances he created. For God's sake, he played 90 minutes and then some, the way he was playing. Ben White would be close behind him. He'd be highly rated. I think he had a great game. Jesus, I'm going to give him credit for this game, because he had to put up with a bunch of fucking idiots like Eddie Nketiah and Fabio Vieira, who didn't know what they were doing left, right, center, right? Both of them. I think our worst performing player on that pitch, it would be a fight between Sambi Lokonga and Fabio Vieira. Now, you can pick, because he's your boy, and I know what you're going to say. You're going to say Sambi was better. Say it. Say it now.
I actually think Sambi was worse.
You reckon?
Yeah.
You reckon he was worse than Fabio?
You know, Fabio Vieira is trash, and everything he tried was trash, but I didn't even see Sambi Lokonga even trying. And both of us only realized that Sambi Lokonga was on the pitch when he was on the floor holding his ankle.
Swear to God. We're not making jokes here. I am not making a joke. I'm being dead serious. I had to look at my phone to see if he was on the pitch, because I thought I had the lineup wrong. Because I didn't see him until he got that foul. I went, oh, fuck, there he is.
I'm tired, bro. I'm tired.
You're tired? Right. It's 9 o'clock in the morning, and I just put up with a 1-0 drag out with opportunities created like you wouldn't believe. and us not fucking finishing him. Like, I feel sorry for Jesus, man.
Look at man, the Portuguese bias. Bro. These men want to get onto me. They want to get onto me, man. You know what I mean?
He's racist.
Who do you think is the man of the match? Gabriel Jesus, I'm assuming. Who's your man of the match? Tierney.
Yeah. Tierney.
I agree.
Jesus would be a good shout, but I'm still saying Tierney.
I agree. I had to think about that because I do think Gabriel Jesus played very, very well today. Bearing in mind he had no midfield to support him. I do think he played very, very well. But I think Tierney was just that level a bit better. He got the goal. He was bombing forward. He was dangerous going forward, but he also didn't forget about his defensive duties. And this is why I think he's our best left back. I completely agree. What do you make of Reece Nelson today? Obviously coming off of the Nottingham Forest performance.
You know, it wasn't a bad performance from Reece. I think the midfield let Reece down. It's pretty hard to come off. It's pretty hard to play off the wings when your midfield isn't strong. You saw that when he had Ben White as an option, he didn't think twice. And he actually made a decent run off Fabio Vieira. Fabio Vieira was veering off to the right hand side. He made a run down the middle of the park where Fabio should have found him. Open space, Reece Nelson. Fabio kept on running towards the sideline. So I look at it and I think to myself, not a bad performance from Reece. I think not as good as it was against Nottingham Forest. That's a big ask. But in this squad, I don't think he did that badly. I think he was decent.
He was trying to make
get a goal, but
in the second half as well, he was being more direct from what I saw. He was being a lot more direct running down the channels. I think he done a couple good 1-2 passes off of Jesus in the first half, but the second half he was still doing that and trying to, play it through for Gabriel Jesus, but he was also running down the channels, which I like to see from Nelson. And I agree with you. He wasn't supported. None of the forwards were really supported. What do you think of your boy, Eddie Nketiah?
Eddie Nketiah, as I like to call him, wasn't the worst player on the pitch, but he was nowhere near the best. That would pretty much sum it up. That's like let down.
Like, now you're being harsh on him, though, man. Come on, star striker, man. Star striker.
He's his quality, isn't he? He's got the 14. You know what I mean?
He does all the hard work before scoring the goal, so that's all you need, isn't it?
Yeah. He's done the hard work just like Jesus did. He's on levels with Jesus. Yeah. Look, I think he's not making a case for himself. Jesus comes off, you're in the center of the park. And the thing is, his first touch, guys, watch the game back. You'll see a ball that came in from Tierney to him, right? And this is what shit me. And it was a couple of times, but this one was from Tierney to him. His first touch is like a brick wall. It hits his fucking foot and it goes a meter forward. He loses the ball. Come on, bro. You're on 100K and you got a first touch like a Fiat. I swear, bro. I'm telling you, he's got a Fiat first touch. No shit. I swear, bro. I think it's not. I don't get on his back, but seriously, you get in game time, no excuses, and you put in a performance like this. Craig AFC, come on, and Nketiah earned his 100K tonight. I think me and Northside right here, earned that 100K. Having to put up with this shit and actually try to have a bit of fucking fun with it. Seriously. We're fucking throwing jokes and shit. What do we do? Fuck.
Look at this. Northside, remember, these players do what I asked them to do. He's happy with what they do. What the fan base think doesn't count in his eyes. They are winning. That's all that matters in his wisdom. Cool.
Do you think that Arteta told Eddie Nketiah not to score a goal? Whatever you do, Eddie, don't score. Whatever you do, make sure that you miss everything and you don't get on the end of passes and you make the wrong passes. Look, I think players have to take responsibility sometimes. You're put into a position, you've been given a role. End of the day, the manager can only set you up and say, this is what I want you to do. As a winger, he's going to want him to get in there and score a goal or to at least lay off a decent ball. As a number 9, he's going to want him to score a goal. What? I mean, I know it's like, he kept him. I know he made the mistake by keeping him. But end of the day, the performance, Eddie Nketiah's performance is on him. Do you get me? It's a little bit on him. Yes, the midfield didn't support him either. But when the players come on, we saw Odegaard, we saw Partey come on and all this, it still wasn't much better. So I just think that between the two players, between Reece Nelson and Eddie Nketiah today, both of them had the same midfielders. I think Reece Nelson was better than Nketiah.
Yeah.
And that's,
There
to
you
be
go.
honest, they both struggled with the same midfield. And Nketiah has had more time on the pitch than Reece, and Reece played better. And I know, Reece is playing in his preferred position. He shifted onto the left as well. So, yeah, I don't know.
It's shocking, bro. It's shocking. Today's performance is shocking. What do you make of Sambi Lokonga, another player that we were waiting
Who?
to get the
Was he
most out
there?
of?
That bloke, yeah. The artist formerly known as Sambi. He's having a whinge in the media saying he's not getting enough game time. He got a full fucking game. And me and Northside and everyone in the chat, did you guys see him apart from the fouls? Because I didn't. I literally checked my fucking phone to make sure he's on the pitch. So Sambi, seriously. El Neni has an excuse. He's only just come back after injury, and that's fair enough. You could see he wasn't on the pace. El Neni's usually flying up and down. He wasn't. He was a shadow of himself. What's Sambi's excuse? Oh, I haven't got enough game time? El Neni was better than Sambi. El Neni was better than him. And he's fucking just come back after injury.
It's crazy. It's
That's
crazy.
just, you know what I'm saying? Like El Neni, I know he got subbed off in the 60th, but he was actually a bit better than Sambi. And he was off his game and everything. You could see it wasn't the same El Neni. Like, come on, bruh. Lokonga has a whinge, that's good. Put him out on loan, or there's the door.
Your boy Fabi Vieira.
My boy. Your boy. Remember, that's the language that you guys can speak in secret. I won't be able to understand, you know. Your boy.
I told you, no relations. No relations.
No relation. From your country. From your country. I bet you he was ringing you. I'm signing for Arsenal. I'm signing for Arsenal. Northside's like, yeah, my guy. Yes, get down here. I'm going to buy your kit.
That ain't my guy. But yeah, what do you think of Fabi Vieira tonight?
This game?
Yeah.
You want me to give him a rating?
Yeah, give him a rating.
3.
That's generous.
3. And the reason, and that's being that in this game, him and Lokonga in this game, shocking. Lokonga, like you said, better. Lokonga was better. But Fabio Vieira in this game, shocking. No. It was a waste to put him on the pitch. Seriously. He didn't deserve to be on that pitch.
What about Ben White? Somebody that I've criticised a lot. I actually think he had a very good game today.
Ben did have a good game. Defensively, he was great. He was moving the ball very well on the right-hand side. The link-up play between him and Reece Nelson, that was great. It could have happened again. I think Ben White is making a really good case to play that right-back role. You wouldn't want to take him out of it. I wouldn't. Not right now. No, you stay where the hell you are. I think he had a really good game. I think him and Tierney our wing-backs, both had a really good game. And to be perfectly honest, Ben in this game, I think even with a new right winger like Reece Nelson, he didn't change level. You know what I mean? Like Saka should be there, right? And there's that they gel together. There's that they both know each other's play. They understand how they're going to go back and forth. Reece Nelson comes in on the right hand side. It was as if fucking Saka was there. Nothing changed for him. He continued making the runs. He continued playing the same style of football that he has with Saka, and I like that. I think he had a really good game. Holding didn't have the worst game. He did fuck up with that pass back to Ramsdale, and Ramsdale fucked me dead almost. Yeah, but I think the defensive line, I think it wasn't too bad, but I think the star performers in our defensive line were both Tierney and Ben White, in my opinion. I think those two guys really they shined a lot more than the centre backs.
Yeah, fair enough. Ramsdale, what'd you make of Ramsdale today?
You know what? Apart from that stupid bobble job fucking corner that he put on it himself, which was fucking hilarious. When you seen that, that was like, what the fuck? He actually didn't have a bad. He saved their asses a few times. He did. The only concern that I had was, is there a problem that he can't kick out? He can't kick out anymore, because it looked like that he was passing the ball to the defenders to clear his lines. It feels as if he's got a bit of an injury or something, because why would a keeper do that? And when he did put a ball out of the box, you saw that silly ball that was pretty much a harsh pass down the middle of the park that got intercepted. You know, I mean, he didn't lob it. So he didn't have a bad game, but I'm worried about his fitness. I think he had a decent game. I think he saved our asses.
He did. But some of that kicking out from the back, wow.
Now, that's why I think, is he injured?
If he's injured, Why is he playing if he's injured? It's Turner's injured, isn't he? But
Turner's injured as well, bro. Who we got there? Fuck me dead, bro. You're gonna go in between the sticks, bro.
Well, that's just why. Under 21s, isn't it? This Project Youth anyway. So just bring one of them from the under 21s.
You gotta love that one. Shit, fuck that.
Well, it's true, isn't it? They keep stomping down our throats. Oh, it's Project Youth, Project Youth. Yeah. Then bring one of the youth players in, isn't it? You know what I'm saying? This is what they want. It is what it is. Listen, we're gonna wrap up because I got the match reaction coming up. Make sure people you like and subscribe to the Aussie Gooner channel. Aussie, love for coming on another great stream. And listen, before we go, what's your match prediction for the Chelsea game in the weekend?
You know, I've been looking at it, and I already said it on Football Capital that I think it could be a 3-1 to Arsenal.
3-1. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's only if Potter sticks with this formation. Like I know he will. If he does, it'll be sexy.
I'm going with 2-1, man. I'm going with 2-1. 2-1.
Going with 2-1. All right.
I'm going with 2-1.
All right.
We'll see. I'm still a little bit iffy about that game, man. I'm not 100% confident because it is at Stamford Bridge, isn't it? It's at Stamford Bridge.
Yeah, it's away at Stamford. We don't do as bad at Stamford Bridge. We actually do well there.
Yeah, but after the piping that they got from Brighton, I'm expecting a reaction from them. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm expecting a reaction.
Look, heads are either going to look. Potter's going to be fire on brimstone, but let them react all they want. I want to see what they're going to go against my starting line.
Listen, it is what it is.
Remember, we just demo job friggin' Nottingham Forest, right? So our starting line is fucking ready to go. They just can't wait to go with these guys. So
it is what it is. Arsenal 1, Zurich 0. Both of us were 3-0s, 4-0s. Wasn't quite 3-0s and 4-0s, but we still got the win over the line. That's the most important thing. We topped the group, and we have one less game to play, which is always great, especially when you've got a squad as thin as our squad. So that's the positive out of today. But scrappy win, holding on for dear life against Zurich in the last couple of minutes, the last 10, 15 minutes of the game, really. And it is what it is, people. So make sure you like and subscribe to the Aussie Gooner. The link for his channel is in the title of this video, of the stream. So make sure you go show some support over there to his channel. And without further ado, we're out because my match reaction should be up in the next 10 to 15 minutes. We're out, people. Love.